Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of White Album2, and this is going to be the last episode of Koharu Road. So yeah, I got a tip that I'm very close to the end, and I probably can do this in one sitting. I don't know if I will do this in one sitting, or I will record it in two parts, but regardless, it's going to be one episode. So today we are finishing Koharu Road, so let's just go. Let's see how the story will end for her and Haruki. And for Setsuna, and for everyone in general. And for Yada, even though I don't care about Yada that much. Let's go. Okay. Okay.
よかった。なんとか間に合った。
杉浦。
今日整形だっけ？いきなり本命だね。
Wait. Did we just time skipped? Wait, did I not pay attention? Wait. No, it's still the same month. For some reason I thought like this at university now. Like, what the fuck? Now it's a real thing. Wait, what?
謝りたくて。昨日あんなひどいこと言ってごめんなさい。小木曽、今日が入試だったのにあまりにも配慮が足りませんでした。
おい、やめろって。
Oh, okay. Okay, entrance exams for the politics and economics. Okay. Like, I was confused for a second. Never mind.
ごめん。
それだけのためにわざわざ待ってたのか？
電話じゃ伝わらないこともあるし、直接会って謝りたかったから。
Okay.
杉浦。
それも試験が始まる前に、今までの小木曽の頑張りが私のせいで無駄になったらどうしようって。
別に気にしてないって。どうせ人様に言われるほど頑張ってないし、それに杉浦には怒られ慣れてるし。
でも今までは私が正しかったけど、昨日のは小木曽の方が正しかったから。
Nice.
今までは全部俺の方が間違ってたのかよ。
ごめん。私また。
いや、いいよ。そういうのが杉浦らしい。
She kind of feels like she's back, but we know that the things are not restored yet as they should be. But I guess like Haruki helped her to regain some, like, you know, sanity basically. So yeah.
らしい。
なんか
Hell yeah.
までの杉浦と話してる気。
Also got that feeling.
そっちもちょっとは吹っ切れたみたいだな。
あのね、小木曽。私はあんたにいろいろと話さなくちゃならないことがある。
Yeah, we know.
そうなの？
いつか正直に全部話したい。私がどういう人間か理解してもらいたい。
なんかいろいろあるみたいだな、杉浦も。
でも今は
Step by step.
に集中してほしい。昨日のこと本当にごめんなさい。そして、
Yeah.
今日は頑張って。
Okay, I like how Koharu approaching this.
わかった。正直こうして話せてちょっと気が晴れた。
本当にごめんね。
何度も言うなって。さて、俺そろそろ教室行くわ。
受かるといいね。
受かるに決まってるだろ。春からも同じ大学だ。
Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go to the university together.
それじゃあ頑張ってね。
I hope this gasp here from her voice was like, yeah, I hope we'll get in together. Not like, oh, I'm not going actually to this university. I really hope it's not that. Let's just go to the same university, everyone. Come on. That would be a happy ending, I guess. If everything can be resolved somehow. That would be awkward though at the same time. Like, I'm waiting for the time when like Haruki is going to confront basically Setsuna about Koharu and that he wants to be with Koharu now. you know, like that will be like also difficult for Cessna to like being like last year on the university and see Koharu like just walking with Haruki in general. But I guess like if we go straight forward to Setsuna with that, like, you know, we cannot be like together anymore, like we have to like I found someone and I move on. Like I think like Setsuna, like it's a way for Setsuna to move on too. If Haruki will let go, then Setsuna probably is going to let go too. The problem with Setsuna is that she's unable to let go. Haruki also, but Haruki is like trying to change. While Setsuna, not really. She's really trapped in the past. So if Haruki moves on, Setsuna going to move on probably too. It will be harder for her, but I think like she will be able to.
ごめんね、おぎそ。
God damn it!
一緒の大学には通えないんだ。
I said I hope that wasn't this. Ah, okay. Well, I guess we are not fixing stuff with Yada, and we're not like Koharu is not going to get with her to university. I really hoped we are going to like fix stuff with Yada, and like Koharu and Yada are going to go together to university. But yeah, I guess that's too difficult.
皆さん、おはようございます。
Okay. Did they like decided to just not fix anything and just move on? I mean, that's also a way, I guess, for Koharu. Like, she has support of Haruki, but maybe that's what they actually going for. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this solution, but on the other hand, you know, like, Koharu said, like, there's just one more week and she doesn't have to go to school anymore anyway. But yeah, that sucks if she doesn't go to this university and stuff. Like Haruki said, for what you've been like trying so hard these all years. I really hope she's going to this university. Or to some other university. Like, she will just not like, you know, just abandon her dreams of going to university.
本日は朝礼に入る前に杉浦さんの方から
Okay.
挨拶があります。杉浦さん、
はい、
Big news? What news?
皆さんおはようございます。杉浦です。突然ではありますが、私この
Oh.
度限りでこちらのアル
Oh, that's a lot of
いただく
changes.
ことになりました。
Not going to the same university, not working at Goodies, resigning immediately. Okay. What are you cooking with Haruki here?
こちらにお世話になってから3ヶ月ほど経ちました。少しずつ仕事にも
I'm confused what kind of approach they are doing here.
そうになってきたこの時期に辞めるのは大変申し訳なく思
I've
って
been so happy here. Why you would resign? You plan to leave the city with Haruki or something? Like, what is happening?
理由は個人的な事情で詳しくは言えませんが、ただ
Okay, so you do want to go to university. Okay. Just not the same. Okay. So she did not abandon her dreams of like going to university. Okay, that's good.
この3ヶ月間皆さんには大変にお世話になりました。今後もこちらで得た経験や知識を生かして新しい環境でも頑張っていきたいと思います。
Even though I still feel a little bit bitter and angry if like nothing will be resolved with her friends basically. But on the other hand, her friends sucks right now. They're not real friends outside of Ogiso. So yeah, maybe actually that's good that she just cut off ties entirely. Just say fuck it and just bail off. Maybe. Okay.
最後に店長代理、チーフ、職場の皆さん、本当に突然のわがまま申し訳ありませんでした。さようなら。皆さんもお元気で。
After that, Koharu bowed deeply and everyone gave her a warm applause. Even if no one ever saw this coming, Sato and Gakawa-san and the other core staff members still warmly bid her goodbye.
はい、それじゃあ解散します。各自開店準備お願いします。
ねえねえ、小春っち。
Okay, this smug face.
チーフ、今まで本当にお世話に。そんなことよりもさ、ちょっとこっち。
Okay, you're still going to ask about Haruki or something? You never got plain confirmation about Haruki from her, huh? Still trying to dig this up.
はい。
And that wasn't the end of it. Even after her speech, the girls gathered around to Koharu and express how reluctant they were to say goodbye with happy and sad expressions alike. I was suddenly called back to work here and I had to put up with a lot that I couldn't handle despite how I was initially supposed to be only working shifts as a trainer. Even so, perhaps I couldn't have asked for a better workplace in terms of atmosphere.
さてと、それじゃあ俺も今日は帰。一生恨みますよ、北原さん。
Okay, sure. It only took me 10 seconds to take back my previous statement.
なんすか、できちゃったっすか。
Jesus!
学生結婚っすか。付属の卒業式を前にして前代未聞の不祥事っすか。
Nah, we had like staff from market. We're fine. Wait. Did we had or we used all of them? I don't remember.
なわけないだろう。本人も言ってたじゃないか。学業に。けどもうすぐ卒業じゃないっすか。せめて大学の始まる4月までは続けてくれても。
Okay.
俺もしばらく休むって言っただろ。まあ、こっちは4月になったら。
After April. Okay. So you're taking a break together with Koharu. And when you go back to school, to university, then you can go back here working. Okay.
来世でも恨みますよ、北原さん。
We can do this. That's
いい
fine.
加減それはやめろ。十分店のために尽くしたろ。俺も彼女戦力になってくれちゃったのが痛いんすよ。今から急いで
Wow.
求人かけたところで果たして即戦力が引っかかってくれるかどうか。本人
Good luck.
本気で悩んで決めたんだ。気持ちよく送り出してやってくれ。はあ、ま、杉浦さんにはそうしますよ。だから北原さんに愚痴らせてもらってんです。
It seems she was really worried about this. Given that this is the only place she can truly be herself among a large group of people, as of now, it's really hard for her to let go of such a place. She struggled with it all night, on the verge of tears the whole time, but she finally made her decision this morning.
まあ、とにかく本気でやばかったら相談乗るから。
I'm very curious where they're going with this. Like, Koharu definitely going to study, but not in the same university as Haruki. So, is she really cutting ties from everyone? From her school? Did they just like decided to just, like I said, just bail it, just cut off all the ties and start anew basically? As much as possible?
はい、お疲れっす。
That kinda suck. Because like in the last episode, it was also said like all these like memories from school, like all the years that Koharu was there, and the photos and stuff, right? Like Ogiso was saying, like they all go for nothing in a span of like few weeks. That kinda suck. If she really plans to just cut off all her like past basically and good times she had there. That really sucked, but I guess like sometimes trauma is and bad memories too big to just leave it.
また4月。だからって復帰前提で話進めるなよ。俺だって一応来年は就職組なんだからな。
What the hell?
このやるじゃんもう。ちょっと痛い 痛いですチーフってば。
What's happening? The guest farewell ceremony sure is quite noisy. Okay, I'm confused. They're happy for Koharu.
先輩お待たせしました。
They sounded really happy. And they were like, what the hell? What is happening?
存分に別れを惜しんできたか。
You had some secret plans?
はいもみくちゃにしてもらいました。
Or they were just like adoring you because you are cute?
そっか。
She still looked happy though. Haru had her ponytail half untied and smiled gently, but her red eyes implied how emotional touching her farewell
みん
was.
なと
Farewell
も話せ
was.
ました。これでもう思い残すことはありません。
Nice. Okay. So we're going to eat some burgers now? I mean, we are at the place.
この世の終わりみたいなこと言わなくてい
You
い。
can buy the small burgers
口が開けたら
if
ま
you
たあの店に
don't like the big
戻る
ones.
ことができるはずだ。
前に進む覚悟決めただけです。不退転のってやつです。
Okay. As she said that, the bittersweet expression she had up until a moment ago disappeared, replacing itself with the stern look. That didn't look as though it had the unwavering conviction she described. Okay, so she like entirely decided to just leave goodies behind. Prepared to move on. Okay. Her red eyes are still not back normal
そ
though.
れじゃあまずは本屋に行くぞ。それから俺の部屋に戻って作戦会議。 今日中に方針を決めて明日から動く。
I'm very curious what they're cooking.
はい
Do you have some plans to actually get on good terms with like your closest friends in school and then cut off ties? Just to like leave them with like, you know, just make up with them and then just leave them. Maybe that's the plan? To cut off the ties from the past, move on, but cut the ties in the way that you have good memories instead of like terrible ones. Maybe that's the plan.
刻みのスケジュールだ。寝る日
Fully
は
packed schedule.
小春が決めたあのプランで行くならな。
If we go with your plan, okay, what is happening?
お願いします。巻き込んでしまってすいません。
I'm so curious.
俺としてはあの方針に関してだけは考え
Reconsider objective, okay.
それはないです。
きついぞ。っていうか今年は9割方無理だぞ。
For this year. So you're like, so you're not planning for like for what? For like few weeks? You're planning for like whole year? Wait, what?
でしょうね。
後悔。
するに決まってます。多分
Okay, you will regret.
どっちを選んでも。
Okay.
だから私はほんの少しでも後悔の少ない方を、悲しませる人が比較的少ない選択肢を選んだだけで。だから春樹先輩も
No worry, I'm with you.
もし付き合いきれないって思うなら、先輩はそのやっぱり
Damn.
無理していただかなく。
Don't worry, Koharu. Nah, we're not leaving you.
自己完結して落ち込むな。そんなこと言ってない。
Yeah.
だって先輩急に黙り込んじゃうから。
You just were so serious, I was listening to you.
なんだって。
見捨てるわけないだろ。今の小春を。地獄の底まで付き合うよ。
Hell yeah, let's go.
ありがとうございます。私やっぱりごめんなさい。今は絶対に先輩が必要で。
Koharu, who wept over her failure of attempting to resolve everything herself last night, is now falling into quite a troublesome state after merely a day. She's gathered her courage and determination, but she's also dependent on someone. Yeah, I mean, like I said, like, she cannot do this alone. Like, she have to depend on someone at this point.
とにかく サイは投げられた。半月か、一月か、一年か、それとも。
Okay. That's a very long-term plans. What are you planning?
ずっと抱え込むか。
I will hate this, aren't I?
進もうな。不退転の決意で。
But her current change is no cause for concern to me. After all, Koharu's current situation is considerably better than what it was before. I remember how she handled things so straightforwardly and single-mindedly back when we first met. And I can see the signs of the bright, charming and straight-laced girl who was difficult to handle are returning.
ところで、さっきは何の騒ぎだったんだ？随分と中川さんたちが可愛がられてたみたいだけど。
Okay.
あれですか。
Oh, like, have some secret plans that you didn't mention when we were like planning stuff?
小春って実はあの中では結構いじ。
ああ、まあどちらかというと私というよりは、別に少しくらいならいいですよね。先輩の評判。
What did you tell them? Oh my god. What did you tell them about Haruki? Oh no. What kind of rumors did you spread? What is happening? What have you say? What did you say? What did you say?
だから北原さんとのことだって一緒に入ってきたかと思えば一緒に辞めちゃうし。
Okay. Well, I assume that she's going to ask about Haruki, yeah?
いえ、先輩が私の教育係になったのは本当に偶然で。
一緒に辞める方も？北原さん昔からガチガチだったから年下の女の子に落とされちゃったのかどうかみんなすっごい興味津々なんだよね。
興味は先輩の方なんですか。で、どう？この際だからはっきり言っちゃいなよ。
Okay. So you like actually admitted that you're like with Haruki or something? And they just got excited about this?
どうだったの？どこまで行った？キス止まり？参考になるかどうかわかりませんけど。
Okay.
お店の中でエッチしたのは。
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. She actually told them. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. They're not going to forget this and tell us, like, they're going to tease Haruki about this, like, in April. If he comes back to work there. Okay, back to school, to the guy who is annoying. Since the introductory chapter. Okay. So I guess like Koharu is resigning as a representative for the third years, I would assume.
ご迷惑をかけてすいません。
Yeah.
先生にはなんてお詫びしていいのか。
Like she regrets this, but also
そういうことを聞いてるんじゃない。お前が何が言いたいのかわからんと言っとるんだ。
I hate this, but also understand. Like her reputation is like utterly basically destroyed by the rumors. So I guess just resigning and just not showing up is probably like going to hurt less people in general. And she said like she's going to have regrets anyway. And she decided this will hurt less. So she decided to go with this.
法上大の推薦を辞退。
Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so she's going with this. Okay.
理由を言え理由を。卒業まで1週間を切ったところで今さら何を言っとるんだ。
Okay. We knew that she's not going to the same university.
聖仙大の二次募集を受けます。どうしても行きたい学科があるんです。
Seiso University, okay. I would like to get in no matter what. Oh, okay. So they have something that this university does not have, so she chose different path. Okay.
そんなの認められるか。両親はなんて言ってるんだ。
I mean, what do you mean like you would accept the reason like that? She doesn't want she don't want to have any program that is like in Hojo University. So she chose different universities that have this program. The fuck is your problem, man? You just have to cancel her recommendation. Like, what's the problem? Why he's so fuss about, have so much fuss about this? How is this a big deal? I mean, I guess like Haruki said as well, like they're going to give less recommendations because of her resignation. Yeah, that was mentioned in the previous episode. They are going them like too easily probably right now, so it's going to be more strict in the future.
説得、いえ、納得してくれてます。
信用できん。連れてこい。直接話をする。
その必要はないです。こうして誓約書に印鑑もらってます。私のわがままを両親は認めてくれました。推薦が決まってから辞退するなんて、先生だけでなく学校にまで迷惑をかけてしまい。
迷惑どころの話じゃない。来年度から合格者数にも影響が。
Yeah, that was said in the previous
分かって
episode.
ます。だからこうして先生にお願いしに来たんです。
私に謝りに行けという。
私が直接行きます。でも、できれば先生に同行してほしいんです。
Interesting. Okay.
確かに先生には多大
I
な迷
company
惑を
me.
おかけすることになります。けれど、同行していただいた方が付属への影響を最小限に抑えられると思うんです。
Okay.
それは
北条大附属の学生としてあるまじきことというのは分かってます。でも聖戦大に行きたいんです。
Okay.
お願いします。
What kind of program is there? I don't know where she wants to go actually. I have no idea what that might be. She wanted to go to the literature program in the Hojo before, the same where Haruki is right now. So what changed? Is she going to like cooking program or something? Because she liked goodies? Huh. Is that like cooking university class like with cooking? Yeah, there is, I think. I didn't really check, but probably.
失礼します。
Okay. Yeah, go away. I hate you. You're fine. Not comfortable with you, but fine.
もしかして聞いてた？
小春、
美穂子に会うことがあったらさ、よかったらでいいんだけど。
She's not going to meet with her. Okay. Also, kind of expected, I would say. So she's doing the decisions that I thought like going to be the best, but also they do not sit well with me at the same time. This is a very strange conflict. Like I feel like she's making a good decision of like cutting ties here and just like leaving quietly basically and moving on. But at the same time I hate this.
北条大、言っても大丈夫だよって。あなたを苦しめるものは何もないよって。
それって小春。
そろそろ帰らないと。私これから追い込みなんだ。もう一月切ってるんだけどね。
そんな。
それじゃあね、二人とも。美穂子とこれからも仲良
Yeah,
く。
she's leaving everyone behind.
ちょっとねえ小春無謀だよそんなの。さゆり、今から志望校変えるとか推薦辞退するとか、たった一月で、しかも聖戦なんて無理に決まってるじゃん。そうだよ。聖戦ってうちの大学と同じ。
Damn.
下手すると上。
Okay, I know what like they meant with the tight schedule with no rest now. I understand now. Study sessions with Haruki. Haruki have to prepare her for the exams, for the actual exams for this university. Wow. Okay. I see. I see. Makes sense. Understand now.
やってみなくちゃわからないよ。
Also, that's why Haruki said, like, it may be month, it may be year. He don't know, because she may not pass exams. Like, in next month. She may not pass them. And that would mean that she will have, like, to try half year later, when there's, like, going to be, like, second turn of, like, exams or something. Or a year later, you know? Until she get there. Because it seems like she really wants to go there for some reason. Probably there's actually some unique course there that she wants to attend, and it's not just to escape from the Hojo University. But yeah.
ありがとう、さゆり。心配してくれて。
I don't like Koharu thanking her and being nice to her. Ah, okay, yeah, this is Koharu, but oh my god.
心配なんかしてない。ただあんたはバカだって言ってんの。
Don't play nice now.
それでも決めたんだ。
You're like the main reason
受けるなら
that rumor spread here as like that.
行きたいところにしようって。
Like, Sayuri is like... God damn it. If I'm going to get out somewhere, I want it to be where I want to go. Okay.
絶対落ちる。一年棒に振る。私たちのこと恨むようになる。
I like how Koharu is like adamant about this. Where I want to be. This is good. I like the statement.
ならないよ。自分がするって決めたことは自分で責任取る。でなきゃ、あなたたちと仲違いなんてしなかった。さよなら、あこ、さゆり。卒業式も行けないから、これが多分。
Okay, so she's not going to give a speech either, yeah. So she's cutting ties immediately with everyone.
小春。
元気でね。
I like what they're doing here, and I hate this at the same time. But I like it more on the scale. Hate it a little bit. Okay.
どこがです？
So, we are going to study for a month now. Okay. So we're basically going to live with Koharu right now for a month, I assume. I mean, we're not going to live with her, but she's going to be here every day. Studying.
推薦の辞退のことも、諏訪先生との交渉のことも、大学への謝罪訪問のことも。
でも、辞退するって決めた後のことは全部春樹先輩の計画通りですよ。
Everything else after declining the recommendation? Okay.
確かに手口は俺が考えたよ。でもまさ
先輩のこと信じてますから。先輩の社会経験と、
Okay.
頭の回転と容赦のなさを。
I think like Koharu can do this. Like Koharu can like actually pass the exams in a month. I mean, she's basically like Haruki, right? Like she's mini Haruki. She's smart, adamant about stuff, like hardworking. Like she can do this, especially when Haruki, like, come on, like even the laziest person in the whole university passed like made a paper that's like passed the grade while he was like watching her. What was her name? Chiaki. Yeah. Like if she could like actually manage to get like passed by a year, then Koharu can do this too. Even though I'm actually really opposed to all this. The method that Koharu has decided on to allow Yada-san to attend Hojo University is one that puts her own future in great jeopardy. Yep.
ほんのちょっとしたボタンの掛け違いじゃないか。もっと他にいい仲直りの方法はある。
Yeah, slight misunderstanding is a little misunderstanding of the situation from your side. Like, it's way worse than you think from Yada perspective. Like, Yada just lost it.
まずは入学してから時間をかけて説得していつか復学してくれるのを待てばいいじゃないか。
Yeah, that would be you and Setsuna all over again.
扱いにしてもらって
Like, enroll to the same school and have awkward relationship for the whole 3 years and just fuck up your own psyche. No thanks. We're not having that again.
今起きてることは深刻だけど元を正せば付属の女の子の単なる失恋だろう。
Actually, just a case of high school girl having a broken heart. Speaking of which, Haruki, 3 years of the same thing happened to you.
きっと数年後にはあの時はなんであんなことに本気になってたんだろうって笑ってしまうような恥ずかしい思い出に変わるさ。
I continue to ignore the fact that it's my responsibility to get the bottom of this and insist on pressing Koharu to change her mind. And yet Koharu?
ならその他の仲直りの方法ってのを今すぐ教えてください。時間なんてかけてる余裕なんかないんです。これ以上美穂子に傷をつけるわけにはいかないんです。単なる失恋なんて言わないで。私自分の恋を誰にも否定されたくないです。たとえ本気で恋してる相手にだって今本気なんです。数年後なんてどうだっていいんです。それに私は数年後だってきっと本気です。
こうと決めたら本当に何言っても聞きやしないんだもんな。
だから先輩が許せなかった。だから先輩とぶつかった。だから先輩のこと
I wonder when time will come when Haruki is going to say back that he loves her. When it's going to happen? When he's going to decide, if he's going to even decide this. I really hope he will. Incidentally, once she strengthened her resolve, she wouldn't even hide her
レ
feelings.
ベル高いんだぞ。聖戦大の文芸
Okay. Never mind. So she's going to the same program as she wanted to go to the Hojo. So she's just leaving because of Yada and everyone else. Okay. Well, hey. Apparently Seisen is even better university. So if she gets in, well, she wins.
先輩のゼミと交流があるんですよね。
Okay. Oh, so they can have like, so you can like recommend her. Oh, this is actually nice as well.
何人かと面識あるけど正直うちよりも上だと思う。
Okay.
出版やマスコミの就職も多いんですよね。
まあそういうのが得意な学部だから。
先輩、出版関係志望なんです。
まあできれば。
なら十分です。狙うに値します。
Should I think deep about this or just let it slide? I mean, she probably wants to work with you again. Like she worked with you with goodies. She wants to have the same job in the same paper or something.
絶対に合格してみせます。誰にも迷惑。
小春。
美穂子にも、さゆりにも、あこにも、クラスにも、先生にも、付属にも、先輩にも、お父さんにも、お母さんにも。
I like so far how like this like last episode here, like this like last stretch of Koharu Road is full of like energy and confidence streaming from her. I really like this. Like she's not like feeling down and tied up basically anymore. She decided to move on. Even though feeling regrets.
先輩にも、小木曽にも、そして小木曽先輩にも。
Yeah. Koharu's strong determination slightly deviates from her reason to go to Seisen University. Did she not realize this? Or did she choose to overlook it for now?
ところでどうです？トイさん。
ああ、待ってろ。
Yeah. Mentioning Setsuna is still your weak point, Haruki. I really hope he's going to get over this at some point. Like, come on, this is the last stretch. You can do this too. The fact that I've been reminiscing about things up until now causes me to forget for the moment that I'm Koharu's personal tutor, and she's actually studying for exams. It all began the day before yesterday. Even with over 10 hours down till dusk, it was an exam preparation plan that started way too late. This is like correlation basically, and very similar to what happened in the introductory chapter. You have to train 10 hours a day to get good with your guitar, Haruki. Someone who has experienced the reality of university and has exams even a little would either roll on the floor laughing or snicker at our hopelessly late efforts with the cynicism. To be honest, even I'd laughed at how she still tries to get into Seisen University with so little time left.
ほら、推薦決まってたからって遊んでたわけじゃないんです。ちゃんと普通の受験生のレベルは保ってますよ。
Okay. There goes my reason to laugh at her. She really has done a good job on maintaining her study ethic. Among Seisen past exams questions, this one is one of the more difficult ones. Yeah, she's amazing. Perhaps from here on out.
いけそうですか？
大学受験を甘く見るな。ほら次、問4。
はーい。
That's right. We shouldn't be taking this lightly.
小春が一般入試を受けるって決めてしまった以上、俺は試験の前日までお前のそばを離れない。
はい。
For her to be able to smile at the very end, for me to be able to see Koharu through smile. I don't have much time to put in a serious effort at this point. Also, if she gets to different university, doesn't it mean like... Actually no, like yeah, like they can still meet like outside of university, yeah. I wonder where is the Seisen University too. Yeah, I was like thinking like they will not see each other for 3 years or something while she's at university. But yeah, like it's not a prison. Like she can leave the school like for weekends or day or something.
だからあと3週間、小春も覚悟を決めて、俺の言うことにだけ従ってくれ。俺を信じてくれ。
It's going to be hell.
はい。北原先生。
その呼び方。
Oh wow. Oh wow. I felt a slight yet penetrating sting at that remark. Yeah. Remembering Yada. Okay. 22.
そうですか。美穂子、卒業決まったんだ。
So how much time passed? February 19, now it's 22 I think. Okay. So Mihoko decided to go to the university, I guess.
先週先生方とご相談して、出席日数は少し足りないけれど、
Okay.
の成績は問題なかったから特例ってことで。
Okay. So she barely made it.
よかった。
ありがとう。これも杉浦さんのおかげよ。あの子が休んでいる間もいつもノート届けてくれてたから。
Yeah.
いえ、私なんか。
Also by not going there. But they don't know that part.
これで
The deeper meaning.
一息ついたってところね。まだまだ解決できていない問題は多いけれど、それで今日は美穂子にも内緒で私に話したいこと。
Oh. Oh, she's going to tell to her mother? Oh, she's going open with everything.
実はお水おかわりいかがですか？
Wow. Haruki's here. It'll be a problem if Yada-san mother turned around right now. Okay. Haruki just observing them like a stalker from behind somewhere, okay. Since I've met her twice already.
その解決できてない問題、美穂子が進学しないって言い出した
Okay,
理由
yeah.
についてです。
Oof.
知ってるのね。よかった。あの子ったら今まで一言も話してくれなくて、
相変わらず微熱続きだから強くも聞けなくて。
そう
Yeah.
それでどうなの？やっぱりクラスのお友達とうまくいかなかったのかしら。
Misunderstanding, but yeah. Put it lightly.
あの子、中等部の頃はよく学校行きたくないって口にしてて、付属に入ってからはそういうこと言わなくなったから。
Okay. Yeah, because she met Koharu. And then she stopped going to school because of Koharu again. Wow, what a circle. Now that I think about it, Koharu has told me about this before. Although she had been in Hojivan since kindergarten, she still couldn't blend in with the
それも
class.
杉浦さんが朝迎えに来てくれたり、いつも仲良くしてくれたからだったのよ。本当に。
ごめんなさい。でも今回の原因は
Yep,
私なんです。
she really goes for this. Okay.
私が美穂子のこと傷つけちゃったんです。だから美穂子にとって今までよりも深刻なん。おばさんの言う通り、
Yeah. So
ずっ
just
と美穂子仲良かったと。
general overall idea. Good.
美穂子、私のこと一番信用してくれてたってうぬぼれじゃなくそう思ってました。そんな私があの子を裏切ったから。
何があったの？
それは
Yeah. Kinda way too private. Can tell you, but just know it's my fault. Fair.
ただ言えることは、何十年も生きてきた大人の人たちにはもしかしたらバカみたいでくだらないこと、けれどたった十数年しか生きてない私たちには何よりも
Okay.
大事な問題です。
Mom will figure it out that this is about love. Okay.
そう、
Yeah.
そうなの。
Yeah. She probably figured it out already. Like she was like, oh, it's about boys. Okay.
ごめんなさい。
うん、そのことを話してくれただ。
それでさらに厚かましいお願いなんですけど、
Okay.
おばさんに頼みたいことが。
何かしら。
私美穂子と話がしたいんです。
So you're not going to just leave her. Okay. I expected her to just leave Mihoko without like talking to her, but I thought like that would be way too harsh. Yeah, she's going to say at least goodbye or something, you know, to her. Because it sounded like when she was like at school, it sounded like she doesn't want to go and talk to Mihoko at all. But she actually do want to talk to her. Okay. Just the school scene just made me think she doesn't want to. Okay. Never mind then.
それは家に来ると。
いえ、今直接話をしてもこじれるだけだと思います。
Oh,
これ
okay. So just talk to her with a letter, basically. Okay, so make her read this, and that's it.
手紙？
今の私の気持ち全部書きました。
Okay.
感情的にならずに落ち着いてよく考えて、けど正直に隠し事なしで。
Nothing to hide. Okay. Okay. I see. So there's like actually all the stuff with Haruki and everything. Like going together and stuff. Okay.
美穂子に渡せばいいのね。
そんな安請け合いしていいことじゃないと思いますよ。美穂子、本当に私のこと許してない？
いいえ、絶対に渡します。
でも
こうしてお友達が一生懸命に話しかけてくれてるのに、それでも答えないとしたら、それは美穂子の方が悪いわ。
I like this mom.
おばさん。
でも、あの子がそうなってしまった理由は、私たちが甘やかしたせいなのかもしれないけど。
Maybe we don't have your like full backstory and we don't know how you treated her in general, so can't comment, but who knows?
そんなことないです。美穂子本当にいい子です。
とにかくこの手紙は、私が責任持って預かります。そして、必ず美穂。
ありがとう。
いいえ、こちらこそありがとう。そして、改めてお願いします。
頑張ります。
Okay. Maybe you will like start exchanging emails or something.
お疲れ。
Or phone messages just like Haruki and Setsuna. You're going to start texting yourself. Maybe that's enough. I mean, that's definitely enough. In your situation. Like Koharu and Yada situations are so fucked up. That just like exchanging messages via phone is going to be fine, I guess. If like they truly will still try to keep being friends. But yeah. And also they are still young, so like come on, like Yada have to get over like this. Come on. Come on. Actually, Haruki did not get over like his issues and sets now for 3 years, so who the hell knows. Like, why everyone in White Album 2 have like problems with like communication with each other? Why everyone fails at this? Well, Yada-san mother had left, and I sat on the seat right before me, in place of her. Koharu heaved a massive sigh with her entire body. Well, I suppose the act of being honest to the mother of a friend whom you've got into a fight with does require quite a bit of courage.
読んでくれるかなみほ。
ヒョムさん、お母さんがあれだけ太鼓判をしたんだ。
Yeah.
きっと粘り強く話してくれるよ。
Just going to watch her open this and read this.
それでも許してくれなかったら。
そのためにお母さんを味方に引き入れたんじゃないか。
どういう意味です？
これで俺たちはいついかなる時でも矢田さんに手紙を渡せるようになったんだぞ。何度でも。
I mean, true? True?
先輩。
長期戦だって視野に入れてる。抜かりはないって。
That's the strategy. The strategy. I thought Koharu.
本当にいろいろ考えてるんですね。大人の手口。
I mean, he's going to work next year.
まあ。
Yeah. Like, he's like going to actually have a job and not having to be in the university anymore. I personally thought that this was the easiest and the most proper way to go about this. By the way, I was calculating and accounted for various risks seems to show just how cowardly I am to Koharu. Given that she's always tackled problems head on. Like, Haruki's like a weird mix of a person. He's like thinking and behaving often as the older than he looks and he actually is. But at times he's just like a lost child, basically. He has like really interesting personality. If I use this calculating attitude on a certain other girl, I wonder if our lives would have been much easier.
でも
Maybe, probably yes.
だったんですか？
何が？
お母さんを味方につけるって作戦のことです。絶対にうまくいくって言ってましたよね。
そりゃ矢田さんのことを誰よりも心配してて、誰よりも愛してる人だから。
Yep.
小春には失礼かもしれないけど、それこそ小春よりもな。
Yep. 100%.
殺してるわけじゃないのに、よくそこまで信じきることができますね。
I mean, it's her mother. Come on.
信じてなかったよ。
Okay, understandable. Knowing your like, I vaguely remember Haruki like, family situation, but his family situation is not the best, to put it lightly, from what I remember. So yeah, in the past he wouldn't believe it because his own experiences with his own mother and father. But now, when he's older, he just know some other stuff.
母親って人種を一人しか知らなかった頃は
I just said that.
信じてなかった。
先輩？
けどいろんな相手と付き合っていくとさ、いろんな人のいろんな母親を知る機会があってさ。
Moreover, during high school, I had to visit almost all my classmate homes, and because of this, I got to know their mothers. I'm not going to comment on this. Takeya's mother is rather celebrity-like, while Iyu's mother is the exact opposite. Someone who had a completely modest upbringing. Also, there are mothers who talk just about everything with their daughters, someone with nothing to hide. And there are mothers who are estranged from their daughters due to a mix of misunderstandings and incompatible personalities, but still adore them for who they are in the end.
数決で信じてもいいかなって思うようになった。
Okay. The more I know about mothers, the more I feel like taking a gamble at some point to see how things go.
さっきの小春との会話を聞いてますます確信した。
少なくとも美穂子や私よりは話のわかる人ですよ。
お前らも片方でもいいからあの子に
Yeah,
だったら
exactly.
にはならなかったかもな。
Also, speak to yourself, Haruki, about this. And Setsuna.
ですね。
At the time, if only I was like that too. Yeah. Also just said that. What I'm saying, I need to stop thinking about that. It's too late to regret it, and we already decided to move on. Have you decided to move on as well, Haruki, though? I still haven't heard you saying you love Koharu, and doing anything to, like, with Setsuna, or tell Takeya to talk to Setsuna. Like, make Takeya your, like, third man, basically, to deliver your messages if you don't want to talk with her. Just like you're doing with, like, Yada Mother here. Or just straight just go to Setsuna Mother, you know? Actually, going to Setsuna Mother would be kinda strange as well, because she's believing that they are still dating, basically, for the past 3 years. So, yeah, that kinda bombshell. So yeah, probably should have talked through Iyo or Takeya. Or maybe Takahiro.
ねえ先輩、さっきの話、
さっきのって
その
About your mother.
先輩のお母さんの。
What about it?
小春？
なんでもないです。私が聞いていいことじゃないから。
Okay, so you are basically curious about Haruki past and why he did not believe in mothers basically before. So yeah. So later, Haruki will tell you. He told Setsuna he's going to tell you too at some point.
そうか。
Koharu cast her gaze downward and looked rather hesitant, which was rather unusual for her. But I responded by tilting my head in puzzlement in the way that suggested I thought nothing of her reaction. I actually heard what she said, but since she said it was something that she should ask, I should pretend that I didn't hear that.
ねえ先輩、お昼も近いし、ここでご飯食べちゃいま。
ああ、そうだな。で、そのまま部屋に戻って勉強再開ってことで。
In any case, with this I finished planting the seeds. It's all left is to wait until they sprout. Of course, I'll have to do my best to water them, fertilize them, and pray that they will all grow to big and strong during this period. However, with this, I've done everything we could. With the exception of one single thing. Okay. What else we have to do? Okay, 2 days later. What else? Setsuna? The fuck is the sound? Oh, okay. The teapot. I mean like the water.
じゃあ、ちょっと休憩にするか。
So one more thing you have to take care of. I really hope you mean like Setsuna situation. Because like this is a big deal. Do you have plans for this actually? Is this actually going to happen? Like, can you like do something please now? Or are you going to trap to have like Setsuna being in your shadow forever? Like tying you down? Even though you want to move on? I know you don't want to hurt Setsuna, but as well like, you know, Koharu, she doesn't want to hurt anyone. So she chose the way to hurt less people, even though she's hurting herself. So Koharu is basically showing, in a sense, to Haruki that he can make decision like this too. To move on and decide on the path that will hurt less. But make him like confident enough to move on anyway. You know? Like, Koharu is doing something that Haruki was never able to.
それとも今日はもう終わりにするか？
Okay, she's sleeping already.
小春？
10 hours a day.
はあ。
Today marks the 5th day of our one-to-one winter lessons. She's been here for 12 hours, from dawn till dusk. Then after going home, she will need 6 more hours to finish the homework I gave. The round trip from her house to here is 1 hour. The meals and the shower takes about 2 hours. And that leaves 3 hours of sleep, sometimes even less than that, in order to complete daily assignments. Yeah. And this routine for the whole month, holy shit. I cannot imagine this. I'm lazy as hell, by the way. This was bound to happen eventually, and somehow I always had a pretty good grades. Outside of math. And, like, physics. And history. I think, like, these 3 things are, like, just, like, main amazes. Oh, and geography. Okay, 4 things. I never were good at them. Everything else, I was pretty good. Even though I was lazy as fuck. And I never studied anything, really. I tried to study as little as possible, always. I should have, like, actually studied more. But yeah, anyway. That was bound to happen eventually. Really, she just doesn't know her limits.
おい、起きろ。そろそろ終電の時間だぞ。
She completely fell asleep on desk, and no matter how much I shake her shoulder, there's no sign of her waking up.
小春。小春。だから、
Yeah.
風邪ひくぞ。
Despite the fact that I'm signing, the truth is that I'm just messing around with her a little. It's obviously that my hands couldn't master the strength they needed to truly wake her from her sleep. While I'm listening to her peaceful breathing, I look at her sleeping face, which looks even cuter than usual, I bet. Before I knew it, I began to curl her hair around my fingers, despite the fact that I was meant to shake her shoulders. Koharu, who stretched her hand out to me as I fell down in the attempt to pull me up, only to be dragged down there with me in the process. Okay. Koharu, who attempts to save me after I'd been stained, only to end up being stained herself. Koharu, who ended up being corrupted by my own hands. And yet, even though her heart and soul should be heavily wounded by all this, yeah. How are you able to remain this pure? How are you still able to show me such a beautiful sleeping face? Yeah, this is something that Haruki never was able to do. I want to hug her, though I really hope my body manages to suppress such a temptation. Even since the day we decided to move forward, Koharu no longer cried with such intensity as she did before. Is it because she believes in what she's doing now? Or is it because she believes in me?
小春。
She's really strong. She's really amazing. I'm envious and jealous. And she's just so dear to me.
小春。
I have to repay her. To let this innocent girl get the happiness she deserves.
そろそろ起きるんだ。今は止まらないって約束だろ。
And perhaps someday I too. If I'm able to look back at this dazzling girl straight in the eye, without feeling hurt and without wanting to run away, then you can say you love her. Is this going to happen, or it's going to happen like maybe in future?
おはようございます。
Okay. I really hope like he's going to say this. God damn it. I really want Haruki to move on. They just teasing me. They're doing this on purpose. God damn it.
怒ってますね。来るとき2回くらい滑っちゃいましたよ。
Okay.
あ、暗い。ああ、もう不健康だな。
Don't look so good. Okay. So it's been like, it was 22, so like a week? passed, I guess. Another week, so 2 weeks. So they have like half time now. Haruhi did not sleep the whole night or something. The harsh dazzling sunlight hurt my eyes as I detect the shrill sound of the curtain being drawn. Despite the fact that the sky is covered with thick clouds at the point where the sun can't be seen, the brightness piercing through the window is comparable to that of the cloudless, clear sky. Well, that's because the snow from the last night piled up, yep.
先輩なんか目が赤いですよ。
So, for some reason he did not sleep, I don't know why, but... Koharu, who already treated my place as hers, was casually cleaning up while looking at my face.
ゆうべ寝てないから。
どうしたんです？ひげも剃ってないみたいだし、いつもの先輩らしくないですよ。
Yeah, like, look at that. This is so normal and it's never occurred to me, actually. You look as if you... it doesn't look like if you've shaved either. Why I never thought about this, that Haruki's shaving? This is so fucking normal and I never thought about this and they just suddenly randomly include this. I love this.
いや、ちょっと平気だよ。
I don't know why, but like this detail just like made me happy for some reason. Like it make this like feel more real.
無理しないでくださいね。今先輩に倒れられたら、私も友倒れしちゃいますよ。
Koharu kneels right in front of me and brings her face close to mine with upturned eyes, as if she seems more concerned about my condition than cleaning up. My heart drops as her pleasant scent tickles my nose. In the same vein, I'm sure as the scent I'm letting out has reached Koharu as well.
熱はないみたいですね。気分はどうですか？
But she doesn't seem to care about it and puts her white hand on my forehead, coming even closer.
だから平気だって言ってるだろ。それよりもどうして？
As I struggle to compose myself, I brush away her hand and glare at Koharu ever so slightly.
どうして行かないんだよ。卒業式。
That's better for everyone, that's what she thinks. Probably, that's what she thinks. It's painful for her, she wants to go there probably, but she decided that it's better to not go there. It's very similar to what Kazusa did on her ceremony. You know, like she also did not attend it. She just been outside of the school listening, basically. Maybe that's what we're going to do here. Maybe we are going to the school for the ending ceremony, but we're not going to attend it per se. Maybe that's what's going to happen here. Similar thing will happen to Kazusa. Might be that. Koharu stopped her lively moments for just a moment. It's March 1st, a Chojo High School graduation ceremony. It's a memorable day that occurs only once across one's school life, much like the entrance ceremony.
そんな時間はないんです。
3年間の集大成じゃないか。今日だけは1日くらいは。
入試まであと2週間もないうちでの1日ですよ。そんなの大したことありすぎます。
でも
I do intend to know someone who skipped out on the graduation ceremony. I just mentioned that. Yep. But I simply can't compare Koharu to her. After all, I've been comparing her to someone who skipped nearly half of their classes. Like a delinquent back then. Yeah, pretty much.
出ても出なくても卒業は卒業です。何も変わりませんよ。
小春。
Today was supposed to be the grandest and the final big moment for the serious and excellent Koharu, who did not rest even a little up until the very end. Yet,
さあ、そんなことよりも勉強勉強。私にはもう残された時間はないんですから。
I have a feeling like you are just putting mask on right now, Koharu. You really want to go, don't you? You really want to hear, like, the ending ceremony and stuff.
それじゃあ時間になったからみんな体育館に移動な。
Maybe you don't want to meet with everyone, but you want to be there.
来ないね、二人とも。
So no Yada nor Koharu.
せめて矢田さんだけでも来てくれたら。そしたら小春のしたこと。
あの子の名前は出さないで。もう私たちと関係ないじゃない。
Oh my god, I hate her even now.
さゆり。
関係ないんだよ。
ほら、お前らさ。
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have anything but to do with you as well.
分かってるって。ほら行こう。
うん。
Please, no character like this in other roads. Oh my god, please. There will be no high schoolers in the other roads. I'm saved. No annoying brats like this. Hell yeah. I'm not going to be angry like that in other roads. Like seriously, like Sayori, like oh my god. Sayuri. I cannot. I get her, like, but like she feels betrayed and stuff, but she's just like, just no, just no. No, I don't get her. Just no.
Yoshi, もう大丈夫。小春、できたとこまで見せて。
Koharu ended up pushing me into the bathroom in the morning, not only because I didn't sleep, but also because she was worried about the scent of alcohol. Okay. I washed myself, shaved, soaked in the bathtub, and let myself feel forlorn for just a moment, all in a desperate attempt to return to my usual self. Yeah, she really wants to go. Come on, just take her there. You don't have to show up on the graduation ceremony. Just like Kazusa. Just don't miss it. I've gotten live wire after getting out of the bath, and I see Koharu staring blankly at the scenery outside. And the streets painted a pure white by the unmelted snow.
小春、
Yeah, she's spacing out. She finally noticed me, but it wasn't because of my voice, but rather my reflection on the window.
ごめんなさい。まだ一問もできてません。
My bath was longer than usual, but there aren't any traces of ink on Koharu's notebook. Yeah, you are not studying today. We're leaving this. The first question seems to be extremely basic. A question of such low difficulty that she usually would be able to solve in under 3 minutes. It won't make any difference, she said.
今すぐやりますから。あと10分だけ待って。
いいよ。
Ah.
休憩。
ごめんなさい。今から一生懸命やりますから。だからその
Oh my god.
話したような
Okay,
言い
yeah.
方しないで。
Like, I get Koharu, but this is like a little toxic. Like how dependent she became of Haruki. Like instantly when Haruki is like doing something that is like not within her expectations, like what she wants to do, she's like, don't abandon me. This is like very dangerous to like what happened with Setsuna as well. Setsuna was afraid of like any of her friends leaving her. And we have here very similar situation. This is very dangerous. Hopefully it's going to be fixed and not just left out like with Setsuna. And this is just temporary. Because I can understand why she's like that right now. We know her situation, she can do this alone. And she grew attached to Haruki, like Haruki is basically the only person who understands her right now and willing to help her. Of course she got to be attached like this. But I hope like it's not going to be like that forever.
じゃあ、言い方変える。卒業証書、授与。
Oh, you're going to do graduation at like here at this place. That reminds me of rewrites one of the rewrites scene from the previous road, yeah, from Shizuru Road. to graduation yourself?
清水さゆり。
はい。
Go away.
卒業証書3年 A 組清水さゆり以下同文
Honors.
杉浦小春。
Yeah.
園田亜子。
はい。
卒業証書3年 A 組杉浦小春以下同文。
I like this. I like this.
いや
This is
この
nice.
場合は以下同文だよな。出席番号1番じゃないし。ほら証書の方にはちゃんと書いてあるだろ。表記のもの当校の全課程を修了し
So he.
ここに認定するってさ。
So, did he got like actually certificate for her from her school, or he just like made it somehow like a copy or something? Is it like genuine certificate he got from her school? Maybe.
なんだよそのバカバカしくて相手してられませんって
バカバカしくて相手してられませんね。
ちぇ
I suppose a graduate won't accept a fake graduation certificate written in pencil on the sheet of paper that was torn from a notebook. Okay, that's cool. I like this actually. This is very nice from Haruki actually.
雰囲気だけ
This is actually very nice.
別に卒業証書もらえないわけじゃないですよ。
Yeah,
後でちゃんと実行届くんですから。
but you know the feel
じゃあ
of it.
これは全くの無意味か。うん
Nah, she's going to treasure it.
捨てちゃダメ。
Yep,
え
knew it.
でも
Koharu, who had criticized me for what I just did, forcibly snatches away the note. I was about to crumble into a ball and toss into the trash can.
紙がもったいないから持って帰ります。先輩、筒ありませんか？
Of course, she's going to play the tsundere mode with this. Okay, sure.
折ればいいだろ。薄い紙なんだから。
Sure, waste of paper, of course. Why would you need a tube that... I mean, okay, yeah, tube because it's a certificate, so we like roll it up and put it in. Yeah.
ダメです。額に入れて部屋に飾って。
Yeah.
毎日朝起きたらそれを見て鼻で笑うんですから。
You're probably just going to have this as like one of the best memories you had at the end of school. Not to laugh.
お前な。
ああ、ノート無駄にしちゃって。ほんと先輩って
I love Koharu behavior.
なんだから。ずっと
If the
大
issue is treating that piece of paper, it would be a waste of paper. It's probably the last thing on her mind. Yep. I like how they handle the scene. I really like how they handle the scene.
3年 A 組以上。
3年 B 組45名あさり
はい。そっか。当時に指名されてたんだ。
断りましたけどね。もともと出来レースでしたから。諏訪先生に無理やり決められちゃったんですよ。
諏訪か。もしかして俺の時もあいつのご利用しだったのかな。
Probably then. Yeah.
ああ、春樹先輩も諏訪先生のお気に入りだったんですか？私たち
Pretty
どん
much.
なところで共通点ありますね。
We are the mini version of Haruki, yeah.
だから小春樹って呼ばれるんだろ。
Yep.
それってなんか納得できませんよね。私別に先輩の真似してるわけじゃないのに。ただ3年遅く生まれただけで。
As Koharu listened to my memories of high school, I asked of her own memories for the past 3 years in return. Though neither of us ever touched on what happened half a year before graduation.
で、どんなこと喋ろうと思ってた？
だから
小春のことだから必死で原稿は作っただろ。
Most likely, yep.
断りきれなかった時にも
先輩、もしかして私の部屋に盗聴器ついてます？
こと勉強とか学校行事に関してはお前の考えることなんか手に取るようにわかる。
先輩と出会ってなかったら今頃胸を張って堂々と舞台に立ってたかもしれませんね。
Yeah, probably. True.
嘘です、嘘。そこで落ち込まないでくださいよ、先輩。
Yeah. We have so many things in common and sometimes end up pointing at each other and laughing, while sometimes we bury our heads in our arms. Yep. Like, Koharu and Haruki's situations is like... Yeah, but it's like two sides of the coins. The coin sometimes. Like, they can like tease each other like this and like have fun and stuff. And the other side is just like total attachment that you cannot live with this without this person. Like Koharu instantly going to like, you know, being worried that Haruki is going to abandon her, and the other time she's just going to just tease him, laugh at him and stuff, without worrying like what he's thinking. As we were alumni who spent 3 years together in the same school, I got stupidly excited about this over sweets and tea.
今ここで披露してくれよ。小春の考えてた当時。
Let's go. Proper graduation ceremony. The speech. Let's go.
嫌ですよ、そん
There
な
would be there would be way more people in the school listening to you.
そんな恥ずかしいこと書いたのか？ますます聞きたくなってきた。
Hell yeah.
性格悪いですね、先輩。
小春に似てるって友達に言われたよ。
でも聞いても意味ないで。
本気でどんなこと書いたんだよ。
別に大した内容。
ただ
気がついたらたった一人に向けての
Message towards the person. Message to Yada, maybe? Because that happened before she met Haruki, right? She was chosen to do this.
それに送られてるのか送ってるのかよくわからなくなっちゃって。だから封筒に入れて今朝届けてきました。やだって表札のかかった家に。
So you put your speech in the letter too. So it's the second letter she gave to Yada now.
小春。
先輩の言う通りでした。私はもう美穂子といつでも話せる。卒業しても別々の大学に通っても決して途切れることはないんです。私が諦めない限り。
Yep. And as long as you won't give a letter back that says don't send me any more letters.
なら
I don't think that would happen, but you know, good.
はい、絶対に。
続いて当時卒業生代表3年 F。 はい。
To give a speech. Okay.
本日は多数の方々のご臨席を賜り、このように盛大な卒業式を開いてくださったことに。
Okay, I actually did not expect it.
感謝申し上げます。
I didn't expect it to have a random speech actually from a random guy. I thought like we're going to just skip this. Wait, what?
こうして今日の日を迎え、学園生活を振り返ると、入学式からの長いようで短い日々を鮮明に思い出すことができます。
Okay, we're skipping this. Okay, yeah, that's more what I expected.
思い起こせば3年前。
Oh!
桜が満開で暖か
We're having
うららかな春の日。
Koharu actually.
あなたは入学式から欠席してたよね。
Okay, so this is the day when like you first met with Yada probably? You were absent from that ceremony, yeah.
くじ引きで決まった私の席の隣はその後1週間ずっと誰も座ることがなかったの。だから私はまだ見ぬ隣人のことをずっと想像して自己紹介ばかりでちっとも本題に入らない不毛な授業の退屈しのぎにしてたっけ。その1週間後、初めての出会いから3年間、私はあなたとの思い出を全部覚えています。テスト前、美穂子の家に泊まり込みで勉強したこと、3階建ての家、豪華な食事、広すぎるお風呂まで何もかもカルチャーショックで眠れなかったこと、体育祭の二人三脚、お互いの速さが全然合わなくて 本番では2人して傷だらけになっちゃって
So many good
閉会
memories.
式で保健室でおしゃべりしてたこと、修学旅行、学園祭、普通の日常までいつの日の景色だってすぐに浮かび上がってくる。2年になってクラスが離れてしまった時、この世の終わりかと思うくらいに泣き合ったっけ。3年になって再び同じクラスになった時、生き別れの姉妹と再会したかのように泣き合ったっけ。
Best friends ever, huh? But also depending on each
外
other.
せないのがお互いが頑固者だったせいで何度もやり合った大喧嘩、そしてあの騒ぎは何だったんだってくらいのあっという間の仲直り。たった一度だけ仲直りできなかった最後の大喧嘩。
Yep.
目を閉じて思い出すだけで懐かしかったり楽しかったり苦しかったり辛かったりします。でもあなたはもっと辛かったんだろうね。私のこと大嫌いになるくらい苦しかったんだろうね。でもね、あなたが大嫌いな私は今でもあなたのことが大好きです。
Koharu is too good.
ひどいことしておいて深く傷つけておいてどれだけ都合がいいんだと言われるかもしれないけど、そのことだけはもう譲りません。この数日間ずっと逃げてきたけれど、今後ずっと美穂子の最悪の思い出の中心に居続けて、そのまま永遠に憎まれ続けられるのも克服して忘れ去られるのもだからひとまず今はあなたの前で
For the time being, so she have hope to meet with her again. She's probably going to wait until Yada will be willing to just go to her herself.
あなたが普通の生活に戻り、大学に進学して日
Yeah.
々を楽しく思うようになり、今の辛い思いが和らぎ、少しでも私のこと許してもいいかなと思ってくれるその日まで、あなたとは違う場所で頑張っていきます。そしていつか再び私たちの道が交差した時、その時の私とその時のあなたとでもう一度大喧嘩して、そして仲直りしたい。
It might be weird, but I don't feel sad while reading this. I feel kinda happy. You know? I cannot explain this. I don't know. Like, I have a feeling like I should feel sad. But I don't. I don't know, it feels good. It's emotional. But it's like good emotional, not sad emotional. I don't know.
いつかきっと
I really like this.
幸せな日がもう一度やってくるって信じて、美穂子のいない日々を頑張っていきます。私たちの人生はずっと続いていくんだから、ずっと諦めずに私の信じる友情をこれからもさようなら美穂子、卒業おめでとう。
Yep.
でもね
Oh. Yeah, we are back.
私本当はみんなと泣きたかった。仰げば尊し歌いながら美穂子と抱き合って泣きたかったんだよ。
And now I'm sad.
その後ね、打ち上げでカラオケ行って、さっき泣いてたのは何だったんだってくらいにみんなで歌って大盛り上がりしたかった。
You can't cry while saying words of so full of regrets. You can't do this to me. Like, with this like letter at the end here, I thought like I won't cry at Koharu Road, but god damn it. Stop. Because I felt happy. Now I feel sad again. Stop making me emotional. She's doing her best to remain strong, even when she's unleashing her emotions about her friends. from the bottom of her heart.
卒業旅行も行きたかった。美穂子とさゆりと
Fuck Sayuri.
スペインとイタリアとフランス回りたかった。
Yeah. You work for the store. Very long time as well. It was your dream, kinda. The moment her speech ended, tears began to overflow, ceaselessly, even as her expression remained unchanged.
そしたら偶然東間和さんのコンサートや
Wow.
ってて、私たちマナーも知らずに大騒ぎして、思いっきり周りにひしくかっちゃって。
That's why I hugged her from behind, without any restraint.
帰ってきたらすぐに大学の入学式が待ってて、なんだ付属の頃と全然変わんないねって。結局いつもの顔ぶれで。
See, this is like everything that happens to Koharu right now is what happened to Setsuna in a way. Like she lost her old friends that she had, basically, the closest friends, but she managed to move on. This is something that neither Haruki or Setsuna had strength to do. My arms wrapped around her tightly, as if to assert the fact that she belongs to me.
そしてたまたま廊下を歩いてたら、どこかで見たことのある融通の利かない4年生の先輩と偶然会っちゃって。
I buried my face in her silky hair and wiped her tears with my thumb.
お互い憎まれ口を叩きながら一緒にキャンパス歩きた。
小春
I vowed to protect her from anything that would make her suffer. It doesn't matter if that's my responsibility or not, because from now on I...
表彰でこういうことしちゃいけないんですよ。また女の子に勘違いさせるつもりですか、先輩。
卒業おめでとう
Yeah.
答えに
It's really not. She always pushes herself past her limit and tries to get a hold of herself, but the truth is, she's always doubtful and hesitant. The only conclusion that one can draw from her is that she's a girl who only appears to be strong. Wow.
よ
That was heavy.
園田清水卒業おめでとう
I managed to not cry, but god damn it, that was close. My eyes were like watering for a second there. God damn it. Whew. Oh. She's still angry, like... Oh my god. I should like make a tier list of the most hated characters. Like the characters from like visual novels in general that I dislike the most. It would be like S tier is going to like the worst character, basically. And the D tier is going to be like the best of the worst. That would be fun tier list, I think. I wonder where Sadashima from Core Screaming Show would be. And some other characters from other visual novels. I usually don't remember their names, but some stick with me.
小木曽くん。何？嫌味言いに来たの？ちょっとさゆり、いきなりそんな喧嘩腰で。
Because that's Sayuri. That's how she is this whole time.
よくわかってんじゃん
小木曽くんまで。
結局矢田も杉浦も来なかったこれがお前たちがしたことの結果だよ
Yeah, like I said. Like, she's at fault by not reacting, basically. But I'm not, like, really having much against her. But yeah. Sayuri, you fucked up basically a lot. Like, you're like catalyst for all of this. Like, if not you, then like rumors would not spread. Misunderstanding with Yada would not spread. Like, sure, like, Your actions also pushed Koharu and Haruki together, but for what cost? Yeah, get wrecked.
忘れるなよ。いい思い出なんかにするなよ。全部人に押し付けるなよ。
Yeah, you tell them, Takahiro.
うるさいな。分かってるよ浪人生。後輩。
発表は来週だって。勝手に決めつけんな。
決まったようなもんじゃん。よりにもよって試験前日に告白し。
ちょっとそれだけは言っちゃダメだよさゆり。小木曽くん一番触れられたくない話題だよ。
We got dumped the other day before the exam. Okay.
お前らな、あんなひどいことしといてなんだよそれは。
思い出になんかするわけがない。まだ終わってないんだ。
What do you mean it's not over? I mean, yeah, Koharu have faith, I guess. Like, she still wanted to make up with you. I don't.
そうだね。終わって。
大学
I'm sorry, I just cannot give Sayuri a chance. I just cannot, I just refuse.
終わってないどころか
I'm too stubborn with her.
何が？
わからない。これからも諦めずに美穂子を説得するんだよ。
So you're trying to have your, like, redemption arc. Ako, you can redeem yourself, yes.
え？
Sayuri will be like, yeah, I'm just on the wave with this. Yeah, sure.
しょうがないじゃんか。私たちのせいでそういうおせっかいする鬱陶しい人間がいなくなっちゃったんだからさ。
Uh-huh, now you're playing nice.
だったら自分たちでやるしかないって。
お前ら。
どうせ卒業旅行も流れちゃったし。
まだしばらくは4人には戻れないけれど、小春の望みが3人でいることなら。
Like, these two became Io and Takeya basically in Yada and Koharu situation. They're just going to, like, try to negotiate terms of, like, getting back together. I cannot.
せいぜい美穂子と仲良くして小春をますます孤立させてやろうってさ。
Or maybe never mind. Maybe not to make them together. They try to actually make up with Mihoko and gradually isolate Koharu from us. Okay. Of course, that's what you would say.
もうさゆりったらどうしてそういう憎まれ口ばっかり。
I'm not surprised.
何？なんか文句ある？
いや、そうじゃなく。
小木曽くん。
そっか。そっか。いいじゃんそれ。俺も仲間に入れてくれよ。
You're way too happy, Takahiro.
あんたは予備校を探すか二次募集にでも備えてな。そうだ、聖戦の文芸なんてどう？あんたの愛しの女の子も受けるらしいよ。
So, wait, so when we had this scene in the beginning of today's episode, Takahiro was like confessing to Koharu and she said no or something? Maybe, actually, maybe not openly in talk like this. But I guess, yeah, he liked Koharu, yeah.
お前、何を？
報われないね、委員長。あんた結構人気あったのに、下級生とかに。
何を言ってんだ。
Right.
同級生にだって人気あったわ。
Okay, never mind.
第2ボタン取られてるだろ。
Never mind. So that was not about Koharu. No, wait. It's about Koharu. But here about underclassmen. Oh, it's two separate things. Okay. Okay, true. Okay, sure.
へえ。
Sure.
まだそんな風習あったんだ。この学校も意外とレトロだよね。
Of course you would say that.
しかも欲しがったの一人だけじゃないぞ。用意してた予備もほとんどなくなったんだからな。ほら、
Wow.
もうこれが最後の1個。
それ
Nice.
もらえないかな。
Fast reaction. like this plot twist. That was nice. Like I said, I have not much against Akko, actually. And then... So this is the new university, I guess. So this is the day of the exam? We're finally at the middle of the March, where the signs of winter have all but faded away and the sunlight gradually shines stronger, and the air gradually warms up.
短かったな。
まあ、どうしてもそうなっちゃいますよね。
Today is the day of the examination for the second wave of admissions to Seisen University. It's been 3 weeks since Koharu decided to take this exam, and after spending impossibly short amount of time preparing for it, we now find ourselves standing right in front of the Seisen University main gate. Compared to the first admission term, I bet there's barely even a tenth of the number of examinees heading in the same direction we are and with the same attitude as us. But with the number of accepted applicants being only a tenth of that, it wouldn't be weird at all to say that the path to entry is super duper tight. Though I wish I could have worded it better.
何はともあれ全力を尽くせ。
何言ってるんですか。私が今日自信を持ってここに立てるのは
Nice.
全部先輩のおかげですよ。
ならよかった。
Okay, is there any suspicious in this background? I think this girl likes this guy. She's looking in his direction, but he's waiting for... Maybe she's waiting for her. Or maybe he's waiting for us to get there. He's suspicious. I'm confident that I've done everything I could. But in the end, I can only speak for what we managed within the limited time we had. If someone were to ask me if I'd be able to achieve a result that would overcome these conditions, I'd argue that this was a ridiculous endeavor to begin with.
受験票を持ったか？筆記具は予備も含めて揃ってるか？
Jesus, you sound like her dad.
私相手にそんなこと言っても無駄ですよ、先輩。
Yeah, that's true. She's mean to you.
それはそうだけど。
In any case, there's really nothing for me to worry about, since she's just not someone who makes such careless mistakes, much like myself. However, the fact that there's nothing to worry about is the very thing, funding my uneasiness as I find myself stuck in a loop of contrary thoughts.
それじゃあ私、そろそろ中に入ります。
Letting my worries aside with the light but powerful steps, Koharu marched through the main gate of Seisen University.
頑張れよ。
Fighto! Surely this seems more confident and relaxed compared to my own trembling voice calling out to her.
先輩。
As soon as Koharu reached the gate, she turned around to face me once again, in a precise, clockwise fashion.
今まで本当にありがとうございました。
Okay, but we are going to meet again. Why you are saying like we're not going to meet again? Kinda weird to say it now, but maybe that's normal in Japan, I don't know. Kinda weird place to say it. I guess. Sounded like a farewell. Her voice rings across the vicinity as she bows her head deeply to me.
私、ずっと
It literally sounds like a farewell. What do you mean? You're just going to take the exam and come back.
小春。
忘れません。
How they put this? That show of gratitude sounded far too exaggerated and far too powerful for someone who's simply going to take an exam. Yeah, I'm confused as hell. I'm with Haruki
大げさ
on
だ。
this.
だいたいまだまだ頑張ることなんて山ほどある。ここでホッとしてる場合じゃないだろ。
はい。
That's why I can't openly accept such humble words. I can only concentrate on what I'm facing right now.
帰りも迎えに来るから試験が終わったら。
Yeah.
わかりました。
じゃあ。
Yeah, I'm with Haruki. I'm confused. For some reason, the sight of Koharu looking at me with such seriousness in her eyes caused me discomfort, so I quickly turned around and hurried off. All I attempt to drive out the thought of why, despite her laxedness, she still carried an air of tragic resolve about her. Okay. Message?
Senpai.
Okay. Who wrote the message? Koharu? She finished the exam already? That was a time skip?
Sayonara.
What do you mean? What do you mean goodbye? What do you mean? What do you mean goodbye? I'm sorry. Where the fuck are you going? You can't Kazusa me at this point. You can't give me Kazusa treatment. You can't do this again. This is illegal. What the fuck?
お母さん、私今終わったところ手応えはやれることはやった。私としては後悔はないよ。今まで本当にごめんね。いろいろと無理言って。
I feel very uncomfortable right now.
ちゃんと返すから。大丈夫。バイト代余ってるし。
Okay.
そうはいかないよ。けじめだもん。もし落ちても家には頼るつもりはないから。
Very similar to Setsuna. Like, she was working to not rely on her family money as well for the things that she needed.
今はやめよう、その話。帰ってからじっくり話し合おうよ。今からすぐ帰るよ。やるところも約束もないから。本当？何でもリクエストしていいの
？Oh, why? Why you're here? Why you're here? You're like, it's not in your university. Why you're here? Sure, this guy reminds me of someone. This one also reminds me of someone. I don't know who, but she reminds me of someone. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Okay.
よかった。私のこと知ってくれてたんだね。
Okay, we are having this talk. Okay, so how much Setsuna knows? How much did you figure it out?
前に一度見たことありますから。
So, it's like, oh my god, okay, let me guess. Like, Koharu was like saying farewell because she was trying to, like, ultimately do the same. Like, she was still trying to do the same thing as she wanted to do before. So she still thinks that Haruki should be with Setsuna, and she's willing to hurt herself, basically, and leave Haruki behind. Like, she's leaving her friends behind, she's leaving Haruki behind. So he can be still with Setsuna, even though it's like the most painful choice for Koharu. And now Setsuna is talking to her, and like what? Like, Setsuna is going to be like, I'm fine, like, you can have Haruki. Is this what's going to happen here? Are we going to have Uno reverse from Setsuna here? Like, Setsuna is going to do actually self-sacrificial move? Is that even possible?
付属祭のライブの動画？恥ずかしいな。あんな下手くそな歌なのにいつまでも残っちゃってて。
Yeah.
そんなに緊張しなくてもいいよ。って見知らぬ相手に見知らぬだなんて知ってます、大木曽先輩のことは。本当に。でも会うのは初めてだよね。はじめまして。小木曽隆弘の姉の刹那です。弟がいつもお世話になってます。杉浦小春です。本当にごめんね。そんなことはないです。 けどどうして私のことを。高弘がね、今日あなたの試験日だって。
Okay.
やっとあなたと話す時間が取れるかなって。
So Takahiro probably told you that she's going to take entrance exam in other university and you just decided that you want to talk with her. Okay. So is it like actually just out of like, you know, being friendly and being like, yeah, thanks for helping my brother and stuff? Or do you suspect actually something? Or maybe Takaya told you. Or Io. Maybe they got finally involved.
いろいろと意味がわかりません。ごめんね。もう少し日が経ってからにすればよかったかな。
Okay.
でもどうしても待てなくて。そっちじゃなくて。小木曽先輩は
Yeah.
私のこと。
I'm too curious about this.
私の
Oh, she knows a lot. Oh, she knows a lot. She just dotted us.
高弘に相談されたことがあるの。クラスでとても悲しい思いをしている
Okay,
男の子と。
that's very vague.
そしたらとても他人とは思えなくなっちゃって、一度どうしても
Really, just that?
思うようになった。
Wait, what? I mean, I guess because you kinda relate this to yourself. It's the end of the high school, and you've been like very sad at the end of the high school, and it drove you crazy basically for the next 3 years. So you kinda relate this to yourself, I guess, and you wanted to talk to her because you remembered your like last day at school.
それってどういう昔話してもいいかな。付属の時よりももっと前の私が中学生の頃の
Oh wow.
古い話。
Okay, very old stuff.
中学？
Yo.
私ね、中3の時告られたことあるんだ。そりゃあるでしょうね。杉浦さんはノーコメントです。
Okay.
結局卒業するまで仲直りできなくて、
Ooh.
私が付属に進学したの消去法だったんだ。
Ooh.
みんなが行かないところそこしかなくて。
Koharu getting full story about Setsu and Haruki now. Yo! I'm very curious if Koharu is going to do the same and talk about Haruki. I'm very curious.
で、付属に入って今ま
She's
で
going to
人との付き合
definitely
い
tell
方
her.
を変えた。あんまり友達とベタベタしないで少し距離を置いた。
Uh-huh. Yep.
みんなとの距離が近ければ近いほどちょっとしたことで徹底的に仲間外れになる。だったら最初から近づかなければいい。
Uh-huh.
あなたがそんな悔しそうな顔しなくても。
Oh yeah, you don't know.
だって誤解じゃないですか。それ単なる逆恨みじゃないですか。杉浦さんの場合も
Yep.
そうだったんだよね。昨日まで友達だった人にあることないこと言われて。私は違います。誤解じゃありません。本当に裏切ったから罰を受けただけです。
God damn it. Ah. You can't keep self-punishing yourself. Come on. I get you, but it's still painful.
友達は正しいことをしただけです。小木曽先輩の時とは状況が違います。
Well, Sasna did not tell you yet about why she kept like 3 of them together and stuff. You know, the talk on the train from the introductory chapter, when she told Haruki everything about her reasons for being with him and stuff, like she was afraid of being alone. She pushed the 3 of them, like... Setsuna is pretty much in similar situation that like you, Koharu. It's not that different. She also feel as she's a traitor.
そうかな。
She as well feels like that.
小木曽先輩は悪くないです。だから悔しいんです。その時の辛さ、今の私には分かっちゃうから。
本当に聞いた通りの人なんだね。そう。初めて会った相手の、しかも昔話にまで自分のことのように。自分のことそっちのけで本気でかばおうとする。
でも何もできません。結局役に立ちません。
You're so harsh on yourself.
絶対に自分のことは正当化しない。何があっても人のせいにしない。
Yeah. Sounds like Haruki, isn't it?
本当に自分の責任だからそう言ってるだけです。行動が伴わない自分が悪いんです。
本当。
Yep.
そっくりだよ。え？でね、ここからは最近の話になるんだけど。
Okay.
先週同窓会だったんだ。中学の。
Okay.
行ったんですか？
行った。今でも一人だけ仲良くしてくれてた子がいてね。その子も出席するって言うから。服はちょっと地味めにして早めに家を出て、ちょっと道に迷いながらも無事会場にたどり着いた。結構大きめなおしゃれなイタリアンのお店でね。でもいざお店に入ろうとしたら急に足がすくんじゃってね。何度も入り口の前でうろうろしたり、周囲をブラブラ歩き回ったり、少し
入れなかったんですか？
自分一人じゃどうしようもなくて、結局30分くらいで諦めて駅の方に戻っていった。
そうですか。
そしたらいきなり後ろから肩を叩かれて。
もしかして一人だけずっと仲の良かった友達？
ところがね、仲良しグループのリーダーだった子、私が告白された男の子のこと、
Okay.
好きだった女の子。そんな。彼女はね、お店の窓から私のこと見つけて急いで私のところまで追いかけてきたの。
その人まだ小木曽先輩のことは。
そこからはね、拍子抜けするほど懐かしくて賑やかな同窓会だった。
Yeah. People change after years.
仲良し5人組全員集まってた。
Like,
みんな昔のこと
right now,
覚えてて、次から次へと私に話しかけてきて。
right now, Cessna is giving Koharu hope that in the future she can make up with Yada, actually, with Mihoko. She's like, yeah, after so many years since middle school, we made a step. I couldn't like go there, but the person I least expected still wanted to talk to me, and this, and then to just enjoy the time together. Okay.
皆さんなんて言ってたんです？小木曽先輩との仲違いのこと。
ああ、そんなこともあったねって。
Yeah.
そんな。
いじめた方はすぐに忘れるけど、いじめられた方はずっと覚えてるってよく言われるけどね。
Pretty much.
やっぱりその通りだった。例の友達の子を除いて、みんなそのことだけは結構忘れてるの。
Also, fun fact about me, I guess, when we are about like bullies and friends and stuff. Like at school, in like the very beginning, there was one guy that was like basically my target for bullying. I kind of bullied him. Yeah. And then, like, from year to another, suddenly, we just became like best friends, like generally like best friends. Like next years in school and high school, we are just like inseparable, like best friends ever. And it was like keep going even after school. Right now, we are just acquaintances, I guess. Like we still like talk sometimes and stuff, but we are not like considering each other like as best friends anymore. But we are still like good, you know? But like during school that was like really weird. Like first like years when like we met, like I was so fucking like horrible to him. And then suddenly we're like best friends ever. You know? So much shit like happens. I don't know, like tell me if you have like some similar experiences, I guess, in the comments. That's my weird experience from school.
怒ったりしませんでした？私も最初何それって思ったよ。もう6年以上もずっと心から離れることはなかったのに。私の人生変えといて何言ってるのこの子たちって。そう言わなかったんですか？言えないよ。どうしてです？悔しくなかったんですか？悔しかったけど、それ以上に楽しくて嬉しくて懐かしくて、やっぱりみんな大好きだったから。
One second. For whatever reason my phone just starts flashing. Why? I don't know.
二次会はカラオケ。誘ってくる男の子たちは全員スルーして5人だけで。
And you stole karaoke, yeah, we know. No one ever got the chance to sing anything.
私がいきなり5曲連続で入れちゃったら、みんな遠慮なく大ブーイングで。遠慮ないのは私の方だね。でもみんな私がカラオケ大好きなのを知ってるから、手拍子やマラカスで盛り上げてくれたり、歌を聴きもせずに思い出話で盛り上がってたり。ほら、これがその時の写真。みんなと携帯番号交換した。
Nice. Okay.
今度
Yeah, she's really giving Koharu a lot of hope for future here.
楽しそう、おみそ先輩。本当に楽しかった。なんかいろんなことが吹っ飛んでいった。
Yeah.
また私の人生変わった気がした。
So it happened recently, she said, right? So it's in between time when like we started Koharu Road, I guess. Because that was not the meeting that she attended to when we were in the common road. Right? She means like, yeah, because she was there on this meeting. And it was not fun. So the other thing. So it's Setsuna moved on in a way as well. Are we going to talk about Haruki soon? Because so far so good. Setsuna's situation seems to be improving drastically, to be honest. With someone close by, with like pretty much no friends, afraid of making new friends. Cleared the slate, as she said, with everyone and started anew. Actually believing and trusting people. Planning together the next trip. She changed. Did she moved on actually? What about Haruki?
そうな、ここまで6年かかった。本当に長かった。その間仲直りしようと頑張ったかって聞かれるとちょっと弱いけどね。でもよかった。本当にあなたならそうやって本気で喜んでくれるって思ってた。ごめんなさい。私勝手に自分のことみたいに。自分のことだと思ってほしくて話したよ。あなたにも希望を持ってもらいたい。
Yeah, see? I told you. She's just giving her hope right now.
私には分かってしまうから。おみそ先輩なんてただの押し付けかもしれないけど、自分がうまくいったからってあなたがうまくいく保証なんかないのにね。そんなことないです。たくさんの勇気もらいました。ありがとう。そう言ってもらえると本当に聞いた通りの。なんだ、私のことも聞いてたの？やだな、どんなこと言われてたんだろう。私 今までなんてことしてたんだろう。自分の身勝手さが余計惨めに感じてくる。杉浦さん、もう返さないと。
God damn it.
手に入れられたことなんかないけど、でももう二度とあんなことしないって誓わないと。
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do goodbyes. No, move from Setsuna. No! Don't give him back. Don't give him back. No! Please, no. Fight, Koharu. God damn it. I know you are like Haruki and you consider other before yourself, but god damn it.
おみそ先輩、私実は杉浦小春さん。はい、あなたも諦めないでね。友達との仲直り。
Okay.
はい。でも今はそのことじゃなくて、そこまで頑張って何もかも敵に回してあなたが手に入れたものはそれだけの価値があるんだって信じていいと思うよ。
I wonder if Setsuna just don't want to say it. If Setsuna actually knows about Koharu and Haruki, but she doesn't want to say it like openly, so she's like hiding Haruki basically behind the word your friends in plural and stuff. Like make up with your friends. You had to make enemy of everyone to obtain. I don't think actually knows.
あと、そうやって自分ばかり責めないで。ほんと、春樹くんに聞いて。
Haruki talked to Setsuna about her.
そんなところまで
Okay.
そっくりなんだから。
I did not know about that. Or I forgot. So, Setsuna moved on. Actually. She accepted Koharu.
だから私、あなたのこと好きになれそうだよ。頑張ってね、小春さん。
I love this.
呼んでいいかな。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
Yeah, of course Koharu would say, I'm sorry. Could you do me a favor? I heard from Takahiro Sugura is having her exams, entrance exam today, right? Okay. So this is Setsuna sending message to Haruki. I heard the competition is stiff for that university because they only accept a limited number of applicants. I imagine that it's going to be quite tough, but I hope she will manage to pass. I also actually need to ask you for a favor. Could you let me have her for just an hour after her exams are over? Of course, this is only my selfish request. I know how unreasonable it is for me, who should not have any connection to you, to ask this. Even so, I want to talk to her at least once. I want to hear her worries. I want to get to know her. And she asked Haruki for permission as well. Wow! I promise I won't cause you any trouble, Haruki-kun. This will be the last time. I will wait for your reply. I'll receive this text soon, after I send Koharu off. I immediately replied to the location where Koharu was taking the exam, her schedule, and the place I'd be meeting her. I gave Setsuna the right to wait for Koharu. I'm sure Koharu will be surprised. She might end up hating me for handing over the spot. And after she knows the truth, she might lament and blame herself. She might take it all upon herself again. And truth about how Setsuna and I, on the last day of February, on that snowy day, on the night before Koharu's graduation ceremony, we had already exchanged our goodbyes. Ooh. Yo! It's snow again. It started with snow and ended with snow. According to the forecasts, it was just a matter of time. The harsh cold outside speaks for itself. That's why I felt it was all destined to happen. For it to be snowing again. Every time I betray Setsuna, the skies bring about falling snow in a merciful attempt to cover up my despicable sin. The descent of white, dancing crystals is something that's kind to me alone, and to Cessna, whose name contained the character for snow itself, it's cruel. So he told Cessna that he wants to be with Koharu, I guess. Wow. And they actually said goodbyes to each other. Yeah! Oh, this is all I wanted! Yo! This is the best outcome ever! Yeah.
私と同じで自分と重ね合わせてるのかな。
知ってたんだよ。その子から友達を奪った大学生ってのがこの俺だってこと。
I said it, I finally said it. I'm in love with this girl named Sugiura Koharu. Finally he said this in his thoughts, not to her face, but he finally admitted this. Even when I've been texting Setsuna, even when I've been exchanging presents with her, that girl had always been by my side.
俺が引き起こしたことなんだ。彼女、小春は俺をかばおうとして巻き込まれたんだ。
責任感じてるの？
感じずにはいられないよ。俺さえしっかりしてたら、俺が彼女の友達を傷つけたりしなかったら。
あなたと出会わなかった未来をその子が望むと思うなら、春樹くんは責任感じてもいいのかもね。
それは。
その子は後悔してた？春樹くんと出会わなければよかったって嘆いてた？
It's the opposite. She directly and clearly told me that she never would have wanted that one. She would never would have wanted that.
やっぱりね。だから春樹くんは責任なんか感じる必要ない。ただ自分が一番好きな女の子を守ろうとすればいい。
I'm proud of Setsuna. She grew up.
気づいちゃったかな。私が嫌味言ってるって。
I mean, yeah. I guess. This isn't just a mere sarcasm, it's merciless interrogation that's cornering the both of us. Well, it's still open talk that I wished would happen, and I'm glad we're having this.
でも、私がこんなこと言うのおこがましいよね。
Whew. Ah.
私があなたに何をしたか。
刹那は悪くない。だから責任感。
Of course, Haruki is going to say this, and Setsuna is going to blame herself. God damn it.
つまり、今春樹くんが一番好きな女の子は何の責任も両親も罪悪感も関係なく純粋に春樹くんが一番思ってる女の子なんだよね。
Like, this is so weird. Like, as much as I want, like, Haruki and Setsuna to go separate ways, and I'm glad we have, like, different roads than Setsuna, that I want them to get back together, actually, as well. Like, Haruki and Setsuna. They actually mix so well, but, like, the relationship is so fucked up at the same time. God damn it. Ah! Why are you making me feel bad now and happy at the same time? And doesn't seem like Setsuna has any intention of tuning down her merciless investigation at any time soon.
じゃあ、春樹くんがこれからどうすべきか私に聞かなくてもわかるんじゃない？こんなところで私に構ってる暇なんか。
刹那。
Her words sting me, as if she's embracing me with swords thrust through her body.
私のことひどいって
思わない。
けど春樹くんだってひどいんだよ。その彼女に対してどうしてずっと見守るだけだったの？初めからいつものおせっかいで何とかしてあげれば彼女は辛い目に遭わなかったのかもしれないのに。
それは
That's because I was afraid that things would only become more complicated if I were to get involved. Because I had a lot of on my plate as well, so I decided to not go out of my way to interfere with matters concerning her school. It's because Koharu told me that she was alright.
責任なんか感じなくていい。ただ好きな女の子なら必死に守ってあげてよ。その子のこと。
This coming from Setsuna, oh wow. It kinda pains me. She could only look away from her own situation. After all, Setsuna been running away from her own situation as well. She's condemning me exactly because she knows how it feels to do that.
春樹くん、私の昔のこと知ってるでしょ？今の彼女の気持ち。
Back when she was in the middle school, a single unwanted confession causes cracks to form in her strong bonds, eventually causes them to
あの
collapse.
時、もしそばに春樹くんがいてくれたなら、私は絶対にあなたにすがりついてた。二度とその手を離すことはなかった。
Setsuna's been through what's Koharu experiencing up until now, so she just couldn't accept that Koharu wasn't rewarded for what she got to endure. She simply couldn't stand the fact that Koharu had lost everything. By the way, I'm recording 2 hours now. I did not expect it to go this fast. Also, probably half of the time that I'm recording is half the story and half me talking over the story. I'm sorry. But I have so much things to talk about during the game, usually. And then I have nothing to talk about during the, like, credit scene.
なら、今の私が求めてるものもわかるでしょ？中学時代の私を助けてあげて。
Save my middle school. Oh my god.
切な
And that's even after she's placed what she's lost on the scale.
春樹くん、今あなたが一番守ってあげたいのは。
それは俺のせいで一度潰れてしまったのにまたまっすぐ一生懸命に伸びてきた杉浦小春って後輩の女の子もう潰させないもう辛い目になんか合わせない
やっと言えたね。
Don't make me cry, I have chills already. At this moment, droplets fell on the table.
いろいろ意地悪なこと言ってごめんね。ちょっとだけ嫉妬も混じってたの否定しないよ。
Why is that? It's always you. Why you make me cry always? Yet those droplets didn't belong to the person who was being hurt by those words, but instead to the person who said them.
彼女を守ってあげてね。昔の私救ってあげてね。
ごめん
あなたは治せる人を治してあげてね。私の傷はもうあなたには専門外だから。
No longer view your ability to heal.
切な
そうあなただけには
Yep.
もう癒すことができないんだから。
Holy fuck, this conversation is so good. Yo. I did not expect that. That's not to actually admit that. Oh, fuck.
もうは2週間経つからもうこうして思い出みたいに話せるけどね。2月の最後の雪の夜。
Oh, that was when he was not sleeping at night. The last scene we had. When she came to home and he was like smelling alcohol, she was smelling alcohol and he was like not sleepy, like he was sleeping and stuff. Yo, that's why he. Oh wow. And he cried, yeah. Yo.
2人で相談して小春さんの試験が終わるまで話さないって決めたんだ。変に責任感じられて試験に影響しても困るから。そんな、本当は会うのも悪いと思ってたんだけどね。絶対に辛い思いさせちゃうから。私そんなつもりじゃ。受験が終わったら家庭教師。春樹くんが選んだんだよ。あなたのことが一番好きだって。違います。私がいつまでも先輩を手放さなかったから。あなたに返そうとしなかったから。だからあなたは彼の隣にいられる。私はいられない。やっぱりごめんね。ここまで責任感じるなんて。けどそれでもどうしても会いたかった。会ってお話をしたかった。おみそ先輩、一つは嬉しいことがあったから。一番喜んでくれそうな人に話したかったから。それって。仲直りのこと。実はね、家族にすら話してない最新情報なんだよ。それを私に。2番目はあなたに元気になってもらいたかったから。春樹くんとは関係なく高弘の尊敬する人だから。おみそが本人すごく言葉を選んでたけどね。あんな理不尽なことされる子じゃないって、自分の力不足が悔しかったって嘆いてた。される子ですよ。私あんなに力になってくれたおみそまで裏切ったんだから。本人はそんな風に思ってないから安心して。だって私も思ってないもの。だからって似た者兄弟なんだ私たち。同じようにのんびり屋で、同じようにうっかり者で、だから同じような相手に憧れるのなんてね。本当は3番目の理由、単なる好奇心ってのが。好奇心？どんな子かなって思ったの。春樹くんそっくりのおせっかいで生真面目でそしてとても素敵な女の子って。それだけ。長いこと付き合わせて悪かったね。私春樹くんと待ち合わせなんだよね。いえ、それは彼御宿の駅前で待ってるって。ここからなら。私先輩のところには7時くらいにそちらに着きます。私が責任持って送り出します。
Yeah, just read it out loud.
小木曽先輩ほら、送信しちゃった。これであなたが春樹くんのところに行かないと全部。
Wow, wow. I love Setsuna here. Holy shit, this is something else.
そんな。ありがとう小春さん。けれどもう帰る時間だよ。もちろん春樹くんのところ。
Setsuna saved this episode. I was so afraid when I heard goodbye. I so freaked out. Holy crap.
どうしよう。やっぱりもう一度話そう。こんなの。
Not once more.
だってこんなの。
Please do not goodbye me here. Do not Kazusa me here again. I swear, if you're going to try to bail now, oh, you get a blessing from Setsuna basically. He's not going back to Setsuna, you know this.
危なかったな。思わず途中でやっちゃうところだった。でももういいよね。ノルマ果たしたよね。
Setsuna still is not okay really with this. Oh, this pains me even more. What the fuck is happening in this episode? What's expected? What I should... Oh my god. He's delete...
そして元カノとして。
Oh, she's deleting Haruki's contact, probably. Yo! That's symbolism of letting go.
2週間も我慢したんだからもういいんだよね。
じゃあ俺もう行くから。
Even while I was sobbing heavily and couldn't say a word, Setsuna only stared at me kindly. Her compassionate eyes have given her forgiveness, even towards someone as pathetic and as cruel as I am.
ちょうどいただきます。ありがとうございました。
Thus I could only tuck my tail with my legs and run away. What I meant to say about Setsuna was she simply couldn't bring herself to blame me. It's what I know that the last sight I had of her will forever be etched into my mind. The moment I went outside, I reflexively let out a white sigh as I noticed that the snow and the cold were stronger than I expected. Although I could see the snow from the window next to my seat, it was unexpectedly heavy when I was directly exposed to it, coverting my entire surroundings in a pure white. As I took a step forward, a peculiar high-pitched sound came from my shoes, which could only be heard on days like this. Before I realized it, the street was dyed white with snow, which little by little got crushed under the weight of my feet. But with the way the snow is falling now, I'm sure that the dents I've left with my footsteps will feel almost immediately. In other words, and as I thought, there's no longer anything I can do here anymore. I didn't notice because my gaze had been lowered this whole time. Okay. Oh. You can't give me smiling sets as waving goodbye like this. God damn it, you can't do this to me. So this is the last sight of Setsuna that he's going to see. The final goodbye. I'm currently standing right next to a table we sat near the window earlier. Setsuna waving at me with a smile. As like, if she's wearing a mask once again. If you think about this. Just trying to show Haruki it's okay. It's okay to go. What the fuck is happening? The just gesture, that precise gesture of her, as well as the kindness she's showing me in her desperate attempt to save me, that I will never be able to erase with the deepest depths of my memories. Not now, not ever. Oh my god. The parallel. Oh my god. You can't give me two CGs like a mirror. Back to back like this. You can't do this to me. Oh my god.
輩。
The big clock in front of the station points exactly at number 7. The girl I've been waiting for is now standing right in front of me.
先輩。
試験どうだった？
先輩。
But my beloved junior is standing completely still in front of me, saying no more than senpai, as if she had forgotten how to say anything else.
とにかくお疲れ。さあ、家に帰ろう。
今から私先輩のことぶちます。
Also warning. That's actually cool. Wow.
だから私をぶってください。
Damn.
それは断る。
Of course. Yep. Obviously, I completely understand why Koharu's saying all this right now. Yep. We get this. Also, this behavior is very similar to what Setsuna's been doing as well. In the common road, basically. That's what I like. At some point, Setsuna also said she wants him to like scream at her and hit her and stuff because of what she did and stuff. I mean, it's not the same situation. Don't get me wrong. I just draw my memory from the previous situation that felt like situation-wise, I guess, like meeting and just like, you know, yeah, hit me too, you know.
ひどいじゃないですか。最低じゃないですか。
そうだよ。俺たちは最低だ。
We're the worst pair in the world. So it's not truly and completely forgave the two of us.
あんなにも素敵な人を、あんなにも優しい人を。私、最悪の女だ。やっぱり、とんでもないビッチだ。
だとしても、俺にとっては世界一大切な女の子だ。
何考えてるんですか？本当に何を考えてるんですか？
小春のこと、小春の力になれること、必死で考えてる。
そんなの後悔します。絶対に後悔しますってば。
するに決まってるだろ。刹那でも小春でもどっちを選んでも後悔する。
In a sense, Haruki finally made a decision in a way that Koharu made her decision. To let go of one thing, regret the other. I mean, to let go and regret the other thing. Yeah.
だったら俺はほんの少しでも後悔の少ない方を。
Yeah, exactly like I said, like exactly what she did.
女の子を選ぶしかないだろう。
And now he said it in her face. He said the L word. Yep, that's the first time. Koharu didn't hit me. Instead, I felt a powerful tap on my chest. I hugged the head that hit my chest tightly and pulled her shivering body filled with mixed emotions closer to mine with great force.
俺は助けられる人しか助けられない。
Yeah.
刹那はもう俺が助けられる女の子じゃない。
Holy shit. I tell you now, when we get to Setsuna Road, I think I'm going to, like, on purpose, just, like, leave Setsuna Road for the end. Like, Setsuna Road is going to be fucking insane.
とか、そんな理屈がどうとか言うのは照れ隠しで。ただ、好きな女の子の力になりたかった。
Now that I think about it, I finally said that phrase. Yeah!
だって好きって言ってもらったことないもん。
I finally said the words that Koharu spontaneously blamed me for never saying back then. I finally unconsciously said those words as if it was completely natural, to the point where she might not even notice.
あのさ、俺
大事にします大事にしますから先輩のことを。
おい、ちょっと待てよ。
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's without a doubt something I must say.
大好きですもう話しません。
だからそれも
But the way man thinks about those things, I wouldn't work on someone as straightforward as Koharu.
先輩荒木先輩
Compared to the strength Koharu's pouring into her arms that she wrapped around my back, my own embrace around her seems to be lacking. That's why I hugged Koharu so tightly that she couldn't breathe. I determined not to come up short.
そうだな。小春、これからもよろしく頼む。
任せてください。
But I'm sure that I will never be able to win against this girl, no matter how much time passes. Not now, and not ever. That was awesome. Setsuna's been MVP. Like this meeting with Setsuna. Yo! I love this. It like did everything I asked for. Is this like actually ending song? Is this copyrighted? I don't know, I will find out. Should I read the text? I don't even know. Maybe. But I will probably cut this because like copyrights. And maybe I will react to this or something like separate thing, maybe, or talk about this. We'll see. I think I will have to analyze this actually on the day of our parting. I didn't like pay attention to the beginning of the lyrics, so I'm not sure whose is this. Gentle light, that was last thing you gave me. It's now a precious treasure of mine. Wounded heart feels as though it's being healed. Painfully beautiful snow. Oh, that's different. It's connected to the same sky you are under. Is this actually about Koharu? Or this is about Setsuna? Yo, okay. Or envy the one you choose. Yeah, okay, this is Setsuna. I know I could never become that person. Actually, I will move myself here. I'm probably going to silence the music here or something. Or give you glimpses of this. Because I still talk during this. But I also don't want this to be copyrighted, so... Gentle light, that was the last thing you gave me. About which part she's talking about? I don't remember. Did I not pay attention? Okay. I make my wish. That you will stay as you are. I will talk about lyrics in like next episode or something, okay? We can like watch this later, or you can like send me this ending song or something. But I think like from like glimpses of what I saw in the dialogues, also this like mirror, this CG mirroring like how Haruki said goodbye to Setsuna and how Koharu said goodbye to Setsuna is so perfect. Gentle lie. Or maybe it's actually about Setsuna. Maybe it's actually Koharu who may sing this. Like gentle lie, like Setsuna was lying to her that she's fine. And then she cried. Koharu saw her crying. But could be also Setsuna. Like I said, like I didn't pay much of attention to the lyrics, but maybe it was actually... It felt like it was actually Setsuna speaking there. Oh! We have not done yet. Okay, where are you running? Oh, opening ceremony, I think. Open...
30分の遅刻です。一体どういうつもりなんですか？
Damn. Haruki's late. Also, it's automatic. Oh, not anymore. I'm in sprinting in the middle of this cold until I was drenched in sweat. But she refused to acknowledge my effort simply because it did not bring about the outcome she wanted.
今日がどういう日か分かっててこんな大遅刻したんですか？これって私たちにとってはかなり深刻な問題かと。
検診に呼ばれてたんだよ。本当なら1時間前に終わるはずだったんだけど、向こうの手違いがいろいろあって。
そうやって言い訳に逃げるところも
Wow.
になりましたよね。
I expected nothing less from having Koharu as the girlfriend.
狡猾と言われようが何と言われようが、俺のするべきことは一つしかない。それ以外は一切引く気がないからな。
へえ、何をするつもりなんですか？
Wow.
早速披露してもらおうじゃないですか。
I love how free they are finally. They are finally free.
おう、一字一句聞き漏らすなよ。一度しか言わないからな。
どうぞ。
よし。ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい、ごめんなさい。こんな大事な日に約束守れなくて本当にすみません。何度でも謝るからどうか許してください。
もういいです。なんか別の意味で泣きたくなってきました。
Wow.
さすが小春、相変わらず度量が広い。本当愛してる。
早く行きましょう。ぐずぐずしてると
Wow.
疲れちゃいますよ。
Oh, this is not like opening ceremony. The outcomes of the exams are here, so we are going to know if she actually got into the university or not. I mean, she got to the university. Come on, like they studied so hard.
愛してる。
だいぶ安くなりましたよね。そのセリフ。
Despite what she just said, it was quite amusing to see her cheeks turn red. No matter how many times I say that, I ended up repeating it over and over again. Like we repeat burgers. It never gets old. Maybe sometimes.
別に先に見といてもよかったんだぞ。どうせ受かってるに決まってんだし。
それはそうですけど、昨べ一緒に見ようねってちゃんと約束。
Okay.
だからそれは悪かったよ。機嫌直してくれって。
Given that I'm usually never late, for me to end up being late on such important day is something she will take to heart. Yes, today is the day Koharu results will be released. It's the day where the results of our efforts will be manifested.
おう、大丈夫大丈夫。ほら、まだちゃんと掲示されてる。でもまあ、結果オーライだろう。これならちゃんと小春でも番号を探せる。人混みの中だと埋まっちゃうもんな。さてと、小春の受験番号何番だっけ？小春？
I got closer to the announcement board till I could see the numbers on it, but when I looked back, Koharu wasn't there anymore. As I direct my gaze towards the main gate, it seems like Koharu had stopped walking all of a sudden, standing still about 10 meters behind me. Okay.
どうしたんだ？早く見て、早く帰ろう。
先輩、見てきてください。
Now she's stressed.
は？なんで
1365番ですから。だから見てきてください。
Wow, she just cannot handle the pressure.
小春。
Let's see. It's not just because today is an important day.
いいです。私、やっぱり見れません。
She just couldn't take off her anxiety no matter how much confidence she had about the outcome.
ほら、きっと受かってるし、だったらわざわざ。
Of
だったら
course.
なおさら自分で見ないと。やっぱ喜びの大きさは違うと思うぞ。
そうなんですけど。
I couldn't even be there for her for 30 minutes as she was wondering what she should do when feeling anxious, worried, and
小
dejected.
春。絶対大丈夫だ。自分が信用ならないなら、俺を信じろ。
Have faith in me who have faith in you. Sounds like Gurren Lagann. In that case, I can only do the best I can to dispel the worry that Koharu been harboring for those 30 minutes.
俺がついてるから、 何があっても俺が一緒だから。
はい。
Let's see. Somehow, the guy with the white jacket is suspicious out of this crowd. This is the suspicious guy in the background. I thought about this one, but nah, this have like bad guy vibes for whatever reasons. Do not let out slip away from sweat. We interlocked our fingers tightly. Do not let hands. Okay. I confront Koharu anxious gaze directly with a strong, resolute grin in my
一
eyes.
緒に受け止めるから。
Finally, Koharu stepped forward with all her strength and stood right beside me.
1365番だったよな。
While saying that, my eyes were actually looking elsewhere. Because the ones who work hard to obtain those results deserve to be the ones receiving it. And Koharu did her best without a doubt. We proceed with our arrangements to prepare for exam. Though we had to force ourselves through the final spot so that she could surpass her other rivals with ease. That's why I have no doubt it will pay off. Koharu is... Yep.
1365番どこだよ。
Although I knew where she was pointing, I looked at completely different direction.
ありました。1365番。あそこです。ほら、一番上ですよ。
I was just looking at her, wanted to see her happy here.
あった。
I love this scene so much.
だから言っただろ。絶対余裕だって。受かるに決まってるって。
そんなの決まるまで信じられるわけないじゃないですか。
小春。
I've seen her cry many times, but her familiar tears still warm my heart no matter how many times I saw them. And her tears today are different for different reason at that. Because she finally reaped the fruits of her labor. Koharu has been working hard for the entire year. Finally, tears of joy, huh? And she really has done her best. While I was busy looking for a job and working on my graduation thesis, Koharu kept working hard in both my room and hers, doing her best not to burden her family. Unable to gauge the level of others taking the same entrance exam, she simply devoted herself to pressing forward and pushing herself past her limits. She swore that she would not let her year she lost go to waste.
本当にありがとうございました。
I have chills.
私のそばにいてくれて。
だからそういうお別れみたいな言い方は。
先輩と同じキャンパスを歩くことも、先輩が大学生の間に大学生になることもできなかったけど。
Yeah.
その代わりいつも一緒だった。これからだってそうだ。
ならお言葉に甘えます。本当に甘えまくっちゃいますよ。
I've already decided on a job before Koharu could enroll in university though. Even so, I'll be venturing into society as of now. I'll be protecting Koharu as a full-fledged member of the society from now on. I'll be moving forward together with Koharu.
なあ小春。これでやっと卒業旅行行けるな。
Oh.
何言ってんですか。卒業なんて1年も前のことじゃないですか。
But we're going together for a trip now. You can finally go on a trip. Congratulations, Koharu. Okay. Message. Oh, Koharu sent a message to the friends, I guess. To Sayuri and Ako.
今度こそ本当に間違いないよ。北原さんからの速報、今会場からなんだって。
Oh, it's Haruki who sent the message. Okay. How do you know the numbers? Wait, what?
もう本当にハラハラさせやがって。1年も待っちゃったじゃないか。私たちのせいだけどね。これからだよ、これから。何年もかけて償っていけばいいんだ。
So, okay, I may be mistaken here. You can like straight this up for me in the comments. So, she failed the exam. That was like month, like which we were preparing, and this is year after. She took the second exam a year after. Right? Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Maybe I just misunderstand something. But it feels like she failed the exam back then, when they were like preparing. And this is like year after, actually. Because if she would go to that university the same year, Haruki would still be the university student. Because they would have 1 year of like working together on the university if she would go to Hojo, basically. So it's a year after because Haruki's out of university, basically. I think I'm correct, but just to be sure. With a timeline.
小春がやったようにね。みんな。さーてと、そうと決まったらお祝いメッセージ行きましょうか。
Like Haruki like actually arranged the meeting with her classmates after she... Oh wow. Really? Wait, no way. What Setsuna managed to do after 6 years, making up with like her old fears of with friends and stuff. Koharu is going to actually go on a trip with everyone.
さあ、ほら、あなたが書けるんだよ。
Yeah, it's been a year. Okay, so this is basically confirmation. So she failed the exam back then, I think. Or the... Actually, you know... The... Exam scores come year after or something. But I don't think that's the case.
当たり前じゃん。諸悪の根源なんだから。そんな言い方。
It's Yada, yeah.
ついでに卒業旅行の話もしておくんだよ。スペイン。
Still the same.
フランス8日間。
Same road. Oh my god, they waited this whole time for her.
どうしても彼氏と離れるのが嫌だって言ったら、彼氏ごと連れて行くように仕向けるんだよ。北原先生まで誘っちゃう。
Wow, Yada's so fixated.
悔しかったら、あなた
But I guess, yeah.
いいのよ。この前の合コンだって言い寄られてたじゃない。
Like, Yada also seems to moved on. Finally.
彼氏持ちは言うことが余裕かましすぎててムカつくね。
Okay, I did not expect it actually to have trip with them.
ミヤカ
Yo!
もしもし
Okay.
合格おめでとう小春ちゃん。
It's automatic now. Okay. I really like to think that they actually went for the trip. You know? For France, Spain, and whatever, in Italy, I think. I really hope that, like, everything went well there. Okay. Okay. I love this ending. I love it. Okay, I'm going to skip this. This is the opening for the game. And we're done. Okay. Oh, we have CG mode. I'm not going to... It wasn't there before, right? I'm not going to click this because there's probably going to be some, not safe for work CGs on the first page, knowing my luck. But anyway, awesome ending. Holy crap. I think like the biggest impact on me had the Setsuna talking with Haruki actually, near the end. Like, Setsuna being like this, it's just so unusual and it felt so good. Wow. Like, Haruki and Setsuna's situation there in the parallel, like, the last time they saw Setsuna, Haruki and Koharu were so vastly different. That was genius with this CG. Oh my god. Okay, well, I talked during the episode a lot. It's 3 hours. Definitely one of the longest episodes on the channel. Comparing to like, I don't know, Umineko episode 4 ending or something. That was like 3 hours as well or something. Anyway, that's it for this episode. I talked a lot during this. And past like 2 hours, I think I have nothing to drink. I just forgot. It's been so good. Anyway, I will see you in the next episode. And next episode, we are not going to start a new road. Why? You're going to see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. Let me know in the comments what do you think about Koharu Road, about the ending, about Setsuna, how she handled the situation, how Haruki handled the situation. And yeah, I'm glad like actually they have this graduation trip at the end. It's like they waited for this. I love it. I love it. I still don't like Sayuri though. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next one. So yeah, click that like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and for now, Pocket Watch is going out. Also, there's a goose here. I just realized. See ya.